Oh. Ah. All right, let's see. Is chat working? There it is. Let's say, where is it? Let's say, where is it? All right. Oh, in the chat. Oh yeah. Okay, that text is a little too large. I enlarged the chat text, and I think it's a little bit too much. I need to adjust that later. I'll put that for later. Hey, Interactum. How's it going? I need to reduce the size of chat on the screen up there. I think it's good because it's legible for, I think, even maybe mobile viewers can now read it. I don't know. Cannot tell. All right. Not too bad. Been relaxed today. Very good. Very good. Yeah. I had a. I'll talk about it briefly. I had a dentist appointment today, and I've been having some, like, best I can describe is my jaw is slightly misaligned right now, and I'm hoping it heals in a way, but it seems like I'm causing issues because I might be like clenching my jaw when I'm sleeping. It is funny though, because I had this thought of like, I had this thought about it when I was there, like, well, am I really that stressed that I'm clenching my jaw or something? And I had this realization of like how easy it is when you have an individual problem and you can say, oh yeah, this is not that bad. Jaw misaligned. So do you have a removable jaw? No, but it's one of those things that can happen, with any joint on the human body. Technically all jaws are removable if you really want to be gory about it, but but in truth though, it's more just that it's like, when a joint is overworked or it gets tweaked out of place, then it needs time to realign, and I had to realize it was mainly yesterday's stream that made me consider, for the last couple months I've been having like little minor issues with pronunciation of words at times. Like, I think most people, if they went through the streams, they could go back and say, okay, yeah, he's flubbed that one where I said something like, I think the last couple times I've tried to say circular, I would fumble it. I don't know. And I've had to consciously work through the syllables and say it slower. But some words I'm realizing when I'm saying them too fast, I stumble. And some of that's just because my jaw is slightly off. Fox flubs. Yeah, it's just like, but I realize now that, and I was talking to the dentist about it, and he said that the problems were going to show up at some point anyway. Because he noted the difference in the x-ray, and it's going good, Julian. But I guess just to put a cap on me talking about doctor stuff, it was just that it was interesting to me because the thing that made it so it started kind of doing this weird thing was like a particular event, and now it's just like, oh, I'm sort of thinking, well, I have a couple of weird health issues that might be related to stress, but what it made me realize though is that with each individual thing I have, the stress is not that much, but when it's when all of them are together, they add up past what they are. Like individually, every little stressor is just a little thing, but then when you stack them all on top of each other, they tend to magnify instead of just stacking. It's like you have 5 things going on in your life. Instead of it just being 5 things going on, it's 5 things and the energy to deal with all of them. It's like it expands outwards. But it had me contemplating my stress levels, which I think is probably a good thing to do every now and then, to be self-aware that, hey, I should probably figure out how to reduce my stress on certain things. I think the big thing is just I need to figure out a middle ground so I can be okay with projects not being finished, Because I think that's part of it, right? Is that right now I have a bunch of things just sitting around, and since my projects aren't getting done at the speed I normally get them done, I think that is stressing me out some. Like, the books aren't even close. Like, my current slate of projects aren't near where I thought they'd be by this point. And a lot of that's because the part-time job has taken a lot more time than I anticipated. Because, it's like, okay, so to be transparent, per month, it's 37 hours of time to put down on the books for the part-time job. And it's funny how hard it is to, because it's like, okay, it's one solid week of work, right? Like, 8 hours, 8 hours for 4 days and then 5 hours on one day. But it's really hard to do that because I can't do all of those hours because meetings count in that. And also, you want to leave time open so that I can work with other people in the project, which means I can't blast through all of my hours and then be left with none. Yeah. So it's interesting because it's like, okay, well, that means I have to choose days to do part-time job stuff, and I have to choose days where I do my own thing. And the problem is, when I have a good writing day, I will absolutely do that, like, priority number one, So it is definitely a tough thing, though, to, like, I think it's hard to introspect enough to figure out your own stress levels without having trained yourself to do so for a long time. And I just realized we have... God, that costume is... I don't know why, but this costume does not inspire joy. Good writing day, 12,000 words a second. 12,000 words a second? What the heck is that? How the heck would you even do that? How would you even do that? How would you even begin to do 12,000 a second? Holy crap. For me, I think a good writing day sits between... My best writing days when I did, I think, Greenwalker and Valhalla Station, it was 1,500 to 2,000 a day of writing. Don't know, but you could do it. Maybe. My usual best writing days are between, I think nowadays my best writing days are 1,000 to 1,500 a day. I think my absolute best writing days have been in the 2,000 to 2,200 range, I think. And that was when I was like on a roll or doing fight scenes, because I think fight scenes kind of blast your word count pretty easily, because you need to do a lot of setup and it's very kinetic. And I wonder if maybe that's why this particular book I'm doing is taking longer, because most of the book is dialogue, and dialogue takes longer. A good conversation, like, here's the thing, a conversation happens naturally, but writing a conversation is, you have to do the work of two people having a conversation at minimum, right? And the more people you have in there, it is exponential in its growth, right? And the problem when you're writing dialogue, especially if you want to make sure your dialogue is character consistent too, is that you have to stop and constantly put yourself in the brain of another person regularly. And doing that for two characters is very taxing. So I kind of recognize that this particular book is going to be much harder for me, because when I did writing for the games, a lot of the writing was descriptions of areas, flavor text to heighten the horror for Madman's Dice. The dialogue I had to write was specific and pretty easy to get to. But I do think that, of all things, though, I would never want to give up that work, though, because I think as much as it is a challenge to get it right, I feel like when I do get it right, though, it feels very good. It's one of those things that's very satisfying. And with this particular book, that is part of the challenge, right? Is that I'm not allowed to take, like, one of the things I've had the thought of doing was taking some shortcuts to use moments in the conversations to let the two people read each other, and to use that as a time to describe the physicality, to do the physical stuff that I've gotten quite used to doing. But I think the reason I've been a little hesitant to do so is just because it feels like I need to alter conversation somewhat to get it so it flows right. That's a little tough, I think. Because I don't want to, do like a line of dialogue, do a bunch of description, a line of dialogue, because then it's hard to follow the conversation. But it might help. All right, let's see. I know last time we got to run it. We ran into Count Waltz finally. Count Waltz was a boss fight along with the dragon. And him and Legato ended up in the afterlife, I think, because they got hit by the... I forget what the word they used for it for her soul, but it's the Agrata. I want to say Qualia so bad because of the stellar glow, but that's not what it is. It's the Agrata? Agato? I just know that it's the special polka thing. Because her soul is special and stuff. And we jumped into the afterlife after them. And they're causing havoc in the afterlife, and we need to go catch them. And we've been in this music tower. We were in this music tower for I think an hour before our stream ended last time. Oh, I should do a fight. I should probably do a fight to warm myself back up mentally, huh? How are we doing on experience anyway? Yeah, probably. Yeah, we could do a fight. Let me do a fight and warm up really quick. That might help me out.
Come on, come on, come on!
Probably a good idea for me to do some extra. Yeah, you're on the moon right now. Yeah, I think it's the moon. I know that it's at the minimum. At minimum, it's the afterlife. I know that much. That's right. It is the moon. I just realized. Yeah, you're right. It is the moon.
Forget the pain you felt in the dream.
All right, blast that fool. Oh my god, I'm whiffed. Oh, I got him. Okay. I was about to say, please just hit him. All I can ask for is a singular hit. Oh, that's right, the stairs that make me angry. The stairs of instant agony. Who hired these guys to guard the top of the tower? These guys are the sentries of the tower, huh? Let's go. What are you talking about? He just gets bonked on the head.
Let's see how good you really are.
Okay. What the? What was that? Ow. Okay. I probably should go for one of the other ones first, but that's fine.
Take that! Sacred strike! Bullseye! This is nothing.
Wow, that did a lot of damage. Oh no, that's gonna hurt. Oh my god, that's so many status ailments. What is that? I do not want to think about how many status ailments that is. That's not good. Okay.
Spirit's pathway.
Okay, thankfully we're healing up. We're good. Bad breath and eternal Sonata. I hope not. That would suck. Ugh. Suck for me specifically. Ugh. Oh no. Ooh, my boy. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's so funny running away like that. Okay, I guess we're swapping targets. Kind of sucks for me, but... Oh, it's making the noise like the Mothman from SMT. Please stop chasing my archer, I beg of you. Can you please stop chasing the archer? Okay. Actually, this is good because it separated him from the... Okay, I do see an opportunity for victory. Okay, never mind. Oh my god, it's so good. I should have done Legion Fulminant. Or whatever the heck he said. I don't know, I don't understand the French, but I do appreciate them. Ooh. Okay, we're good. Okay. We just hit him as hard as we can and hope that we can win. Nope. God dang it, really? God dang it. Okay, I don't know how much damage I've dealt with him at this point, but... Ow. Ow, ow. Nope. Ow. Ugh. Okay. Whew. Thankfully, heal arrow is really good. Holy crap. Oh god, he has too much HP. He has way too much HP. Okay. Not ideal. I missed. Can this guy please die to my Legion Fulminant? I don't ask for much, but Legion Fulminant usually kills like that. Ow. Okay. Oh god. Oh god. Ah, poison. Oh god. I have to survive a whole turn.
Good.
Thanks for that.
Okay, this works out. This works out in my favor somehow. Somehow this works out in my favor. Demolish the child. Okay, run away. Okay, turn. Ah, nope. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I need to save my points. I need to save my points for the next section. I think I have a plan to deal with to win the fight. I need to save my points. Okay, run, 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 run. I need to get 24 points in total. Ow. Nope, I whiffed.
Take that.
Okay.
There.
Thank you.
Okay, we have everything we need. Ow. Okay, we're good. All right. That was what we wanted. That was actually exactly what we were hoping for. Holy crap. That was actually really good. Because we got the heal and the damage. Can I just say, I don't think I'll ever get that counterattack thing to go off properly. I love when it takes an entire business hour to friggin' get over there. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Ow. You gotta be kidding me. He can be revived? Why? Alright, shoot that guy. Just shoot that guy. Actually, that is kind of funny that he can revive him. I don't know, there's something very funny about the concept alone.
Spirit's Pathway.
Okay, but a block is a block. We're good. Whew. Okay, we're almost there. We almost got him. I missed twice. You gotta be kidding me. God dang it. Ah, whatever. That's on me for whiffing. Okay. the real pain. Can I stop whiffing my attacks? Okay, well, at least he's only doing the attack that wastes time. It's my favorite attack, the one that wastes time. Okay, we got him.
Not bad at all.
And that's how we do it. That, as they say, is that.
I did it!
I wonder how many weird colloquialisms and weird turns of phrase I've picked up from games at this point. Like, earlier this stream, I already said... I've already started using... Oh, no, I just realized. The himbos will infect my language so much faster. I just realized. Because Gumshoe gave me pal. Because I started calling my cat pal whenever I'm picking him up. I'm like, what are you doing, pal? So I got that from Gumshoe because I had to read his dialogue so much in the first Ace Attorney. And I said yeah earlier, like Waka does. God damn. What? How many different things have I picked up from playing games? Oh, yes, the teleporter. So that's the seal. You touch the seal and it allows us access to the end of the underworld. What do you think it smells like in here? I know it's not a big deal in any video game to think about what it smells like in a place, but I have played some games that have made me wonder if a place smells really good or really awful. Like, if a place smells like bread and biker grease, you know, it's like, what are you prepared for such a thing? Those are Kirby Air Ride I always figured smelled like. It smelled like baked bread and like exhaust. Oh, it just sent us right down. Well, that's very kind of the game. They absolutely did not need to, but I appreciate that they did, you know? I just realized, of all the sadness I've ever known, they don't auto-heal your party when you approach a save point. They do not heal you if you touch a save point, so that kind of... it makes me a little sad at times, you know? One of those things that feels kind of sad, you know? Because you sit there thinking, oh yeah, the save point, it'll give me something. I don't know if I ever talked about this, but I was actually planning on making Red Genie have save points instead of having the save system be accessible at all times. I think I talked about it once, but I actually cut it out because I realized something kind of important with save points, and that's that... I don't know, I think it's just that when you do save points as a developer, I think it unfortunately creates a problem in your game in that you either have to fully commit to signaling to your player when they should save by giving them save points pretty often, or you have to put them in such places that the player will always see them. But I kind of wonder, would Red Genie have been better if I did do that? Because I have found that of all the things that both of my games have a problem with, not necessarily like a huge design problem, but it's more or less just a little thing I've caught. When your only option for saving is in the menu, it becomes a thing you can easily take for granted because, oh, it's right there. I'll just save, you know, every once in a while. But it kind of becomes like, oh, it's so available, you forget that it's there, you know? It invisibly fades. And that can be actually kind of difficult to remember at times. At least from what I've seen. I have seen player behavior kind of prove my point. I guess that's also part of it. You know what's funny? Neuroctum, I keep looking at your comment about Bad Breath and Eternal Sonata, and it's funny. I don't think I've seen an ability that feels like a clear parallel to any other game in this one. Actually, to a funny point, I did look up this game's Wikipedia page because I was curious how it was received. I went to reception. I did not know this game was nominated for a RPG of the Year award in 2007. Because it was only narrowly beaten out by Mass Effect, which, holy crap, really? Like, you know, that feels like such an insane competition, you know? Like, that's quite impressive, you know? And it did kind of reframe in my mind where this game is, because I've given this game some knocks on design and story stuff at times, but I realize a lot of the things that this game was doing right, and a lot of the things that this game had to work through, was like Final Fantasy X. From 2001 to 2008 was this was the pioneering era for 3D, for a lot of 3D role-playing games. Like 1997 to about this point, you know, even like I'd say like 1990, really, to be generous, but 3D games were still being figured out. And I think this game doing what it was doing in 2007, and I had to think about it again, because like I was a kid when this was happening. I think I would have been 10 years old, so 9 to 10, I think. But it's interesting because this game it's been kind of educational to think about the fact that in 2007 there are so many things that are still trying to be figured out in games that were being hashed out here. And a lot of this game's growing pains, I think, are in response to the fact that it was an individual story being made by developers who like, that was it was still a time of discovery, right? And also this game I guess the funny thing also, I didn't know that, I kind of guessed it, but I didn't know it. This game actually got direct permission from I believe it's the Chopin Foundation. It's like, I forget the name of it precisely. It's off the top of my head. Sorry. I remembered it from when I looked it up, but they actually did get permissions to do all this stuff from the historical foundation that handles Chopin's music. And I think that's actually kind of sweet as well. You know, it's that sort of thing that it feels like a weird thing to it is kind of strange, you know? I think to our modern idea, this is a very strange idea, but I need to remember to block. I need to remember to block, man. All right, we're gonna rush. We'll rush one at a time. So funny to... Nah, whatever. Is that gonna hurt? Ow. It is gonna hurt. Ow. Man, it's been a while since we've dealt with this enemy type. Huh. Get him. Okay.
That was pretty good.
Just, oh, okay, cool. Oh man, that was only a couple hundred experience though. We're not gonna do more of that. We can just keep going. And I think some of the story stuff, I guess, to some degree, I said it earlier that some of this game's story beats feel very strange. And I think part of it is, again, when you're not contemporary to a style, some of the choices that they make can feel strange, right? But it doesn't mean they're wrong. It means more so that the design choices we would make in one decade will not match what they make in a decade before that. And art styles are not so immutable, you know? It's like music has gone through centuries of work to end up where it is now, right? And even still, there are people who work to emulate the old styles, the old teachings, right? And I feel like this game's story, it almost seems to be pulling from a specific tradition of storytelling that I wouldn't say it's gone, but I think it's not as often tapped into. But I would also say that to some degree, with this game's how this game has handled the story, the escalating stakes, it almost... Let's see, we opened the seal. Nice going. Now you can go to the noise dunes. There'll be lots of hungry monsters there, so be careful out there. Thanks. Oh, good luck. Don't forget, the 4 mirrors become monsters and the flowing time collects at the bottom. What? Okay. I guess I will also point out that I feel like to some degree with this game's, the way this game is organized too, its handling of escalating stakes doesn't feel the same, because it feels almost like, it feels a bit like a 2000s era anime, you know? I think this game's handling of escalation has definitely been a very different production than other games of the RPG genre. Okay, this is fine. There we go. We're good. I really need to remember that counterattack stuff. God, we jump fulmino is still so crazy. Excellent.
Not bad at all.
Yeah, these enemies are giving a insane amount of experience, so we probably should fight everything here, at least. I would say in this area, fighting everything would be a wise decision, because we do need to level up a few more times before the end of the game, I think. I think before we get to the end of the game, we should level up some. Just to be safe.
You're really gonna get
I don't know why it just occurred to me, but are these the dragons that just got sent to the afterlife by Count Waltz's shenanigans? Okay, that is not the one I wanted to attack, but I guess we're doing it. Okay, that one I thought I blocked, but I guess I am the fool. That.
Sacred strike.
I'm just gonna keep blasting, I guess. Oh no, the child. Oh no. He is gonna get demolished by dragons. This is not good. We have fed him to the dragon pit, unfortunately. Oops. Wrong button. That was over 100,000 damage. Good gravy. Ow. Ah, yes.
Spirit's pathway.
Time to die, I guess. Oh, there we go. Yep.
Not bad at all.
13,000 for those 2 dragons? That's not that bad at all. Okay. That is a exceptional amount of experience for how little effort that took. Acquired the voiceless scepter. Okay, is that for my boy? It is for my boy. Scepter of a king with no people. You know what is the real tragedy of this game? What the heck? Recovery gloves. Oh, we got some new stat stuff. Let's... Yeah, I think we're good. But I'll find out soon enough, I suppose. Why is this random disc here? All those squares make up a circle, and I don't know why. I am confused. I am confusion.
You foolish creatures.
I don't know why I like the phrase "I am confusion." Makes me happy. Okay. Run in. Excellent. Ooh. Ah. Why did they get 2 turns anyway? Ow. That felt like 2 turns. Maybe it's just because their timer was slow. I don't know. Oh, they're dead. They're dead.
Maybe it's time for a new bow.
Okay, yeah. I will say, I feel like final note on, I will put a final note down on game balance in this game with this in particular. This ring, I think this ring alone, it's one of those things that at the beginning of the game, it's not that big a deal, right? 10%, here's the thing, 10% of 100 is 10. That is not a big deal. However, 10% of 300, because I think if I take this off, what's the, yeah, see, here's the difference, right? 30 attack is such a massive jump when you consider how much other items give stats, right? But even more so, with how much damage Viola can do, just insane. Where am I? Oh, it loops. I see. Interesting. Okay, cool. So going sideways loops. Why does it loop? Okay, I don't know why. Is it strange that this place reminds me of... It's like the Venn diagram of Agrabah from Aladdin. And there's that Hollow Bastion from Kingdom Hearts. You know what I mean? It might be because of the weird electric stuff in the clockwork. But also maybe sands. Does anyone have a favorite area in a game? But I want to preface, favorite area in a game where the world design was not your first priority. You know, like the thing I guess what I mean is, was there an area that surprised you in a game that you didn't expect to be like a top 10 favorite of all time? I think one of the ones I remember so often is Hollow Bastion from Kingdom Hearts, but I would also include... I'd also like to include some of the... There's this one area, I'm trying to remember the name of it, because it's really making me mad that I can't remember its exact name. White Knight Chronicles had a desert area that I thought was really neat. What else was it? I'm trying to think off the top of my head more of them. I think the other one sometimes is the area variety you get in first-person shooters when they have to come up with a new level type. I'm thinking... One of the ones I'm thinking of for some reason is the subway level in... Or the, you know, the train station level in Call of Duty World at War. That one always felt so strange to me. But maybe because I don't think I've ever really thought about being inside of a train station all that much. As weird as that sounds. Okay. Where am I? Double read Tower of Sands. Well, Tower of Sand. All right. Let me save my game here. Double read tower, huh? Okay. I have a singular question. I need to check my items really quick. I just realized I need to check something. I have a question. Have a question. All right, we're good. All right, we're good. We're good. Time to go.
Hey, don't look away from me.
Man, I wish I could go first in some of these fights. Cool. Okay. I forgot these guys are really loud. Back.
Take that.
That's the damage we want.
Bullseye.
Nice.
Nothing wrong.
At least the damage is still good. All right. God, shooting from that far away feels so insane.
It's a frame of mind, you see.
All right. Well, we're doing all right. You know what is one thing it kind of occurred to me was when I was thinking about this game was how much optional content do you think I missed, you know? Okay. Well, time to get going, I guess. In we go. I do wonder why these areas are in the void. But I can't really hold it against the game to do so.
You foolish creatures.
It feels almost like some of those dungeons I've talked about. I think especially, I was talking about Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories a while ago, and this reminds me of some of those areas where it feels like they're kind of just in the void. And I don't really begrudge the game for doing so. Well, my boy had to face his death like head on, I suppose. And yes, I did waste some time healing, but we kind of needed it. Can I please hit him? Game. God dang it. Oh my god. Can I please stop fumbling? Miss 5 optional bosses, 6 optional items, and a hand sandwich. I don't know why not. I don't know why though. And that's how it feels when you play role-playing games, you know? It just feels like you somehow missed an entire subcontinent when you're just walking around, you know?
Do not be ashamed.
I remember in Clair Obscure, I actually missed an entire side story. There's an entire character's story I actually entirely missed. And it wasn't on purpose, mind. I just didn't see it, you know? I just never found it. But the one thing that's tough is, if you feel like you missed something, then I would say that it's a problem, you know? I would say that it's a problem if you feel like you missed something. But if you play through the game and you don't think your experience was diminished for not seeing something, I feel like that's good. You know, that's still fine. And with role-playing games, I do tend to find that missing the side quests, I don't think it ever has ruined a game for me. I think some games were kind of made by their side content. But I would say that a game that is defined in its side content implies that your devotion is a must, not a thing to be earned, you know? Because if your devotion to a game has to be like kind of guaranteed in order to enjoy the game, I think that's a bit of a failure on the game's behalf, you know? At least to me, you know? Because it means that the game did not build itself with the expectation that it would earn your trust and get you to explore all of its avenues, but it presumed that you would do it anyway, right? And I think that's a very poor way to approach designing a game, you know? At least to me, I think it's a very bad way to handle stuff like that. I need to do that counterattack thing. Die. Nuts and bolts, man. Okay.
Take that.
There we go. What's the window pop-up sound going off? Windows pop-up sound? What? The what? The what? The Windows pop-up sounds. What?
Don't get mad at me.
I didn't hear anything. Did something... Well, I also didn't see anything. I don't see anything on my screen. Did a Windows pop-up sound go off? Let me check, oh, you know what? I see it. Heard something, I keep hearing something PC sounding going off. Okay, hang on. I think I saw what it was, but I'm gonna... Yeah. Heck was that? Maybe that was it? Might have been it. I think I found it. I know nothing really... I know I don't have anything that disconnected. Here, hang on. Hang on. Let me check something real fast. Well, I don't see anything. I'm going to guess that it might have been Discord, might have not have turned. I'm guessing it's because I didn't turn. Maybe it might have been Discord. If Discord accidentally was like pinging while I was in the middle of something. Man, that's kind of annoying to me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If that was what it was, that would be the only thing that could have been going off. I usually am better about turning... I turn off Discord in its entirety during stream, usually. I must have forgotten to. I go through Task Manager and I turn off everything that's not necessary for a stream. Usually when OBS opens, it turns streamer mode on, so that's a bit surprising, so... I'm sorry, I didn't even realize that it was doing that. Then again, I don't hear PC noises when I'm streaming, so... When I'm streaming, I don't actually hear my PC when I'm streaming. So that one I would not have heard. I definitely wouldn't have caught that.
Take that.
Yeah, there's a ping of something going on. Yeah, that would be what it is then. If it's gonna be anything, you know. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Yeah, that was probably what it was. Oh man, I'm so sorry that's gonna be in the VOD. I feel like the VOD viewers are like, oh, I'm so sorry that happened. Oh man, I wouldn't have known. Yeah, it's a bit of an unfortunate circumstance because I don't tend to... I do have a way to do PC, you know, like check PC audio while using my consoles to stream, but I don't do so unless I plan on... ironically, if I was using Discord while streaming a console game, I would do so, right? Like if I were to, I don't know, like play Fortnite or something, I feel like that would be how I do it, but that also requires me to have earbuds in, and then I'd have earbuds in and then headphones on, and those two things would be stacked, and it's not the most comfortable thing on the planet. Acquired Cerberus Canine. Interesting. How good is it? Increases speed by 10%. Wait, that's actually huge. What the heck? Okay. Oh, do I get rid of my defense to just try and go full attack power? Beat gets zoomies. At the very least, he gets to do more combo extensions. That's pretty good. That's pretty solid. All things considered, that's pretty solid.
Come on, let's fight.
I will say this arena format is not my favorite. If only because I feel like this giant arena is kind of adding to the problems I was talking about earlier that we get from having unchecked Viola power, you know?
Take that.
Giant onions barfing. These are the giant onion. This is the onion lord. Honestly, I'm not noticing the speed difference yet, but I imagine the speed difference will come into play once it really matters. Oh, here we go. What? Whoa. That's a lot of damage. Okay, can I please? Okay. I pressed the wrong button. I also missed the wrong button. That's crazy. Oops. Oh, I shot him in the foot.
Don't get mad at me.
I shot him in his foot. That felt like I should have missed. That was hitting the pixels. I had consumed the pixels. That's insane. That's much too small a portion of the body to be able to get 20,000 damage on. I feel like if I can get that much damage on
What part do you play in all this?
getting that much damage on the tootsies, as they say, that is criminal. That's thievery. Oh, I forgot I did not update my item list. Because my items list is not updated for battle. I need to adjust that. I don't know why, but the way they move makes me think they're like Wobbuffet. Is that weird? Ow. Ow. Updating the onion. That's what happens when I play Pikmin. That's what you do when you're playing Pikmin. You update the onion. There we go. Big heal. Update the onion. Just thinking about it again. Okay, real talk though, why are these onions this fast? They get multiple turns in a row, and I am struggling to get half of one.
You're a mess.
Okay. Well, that's not too bad at all. I would wager that the reason why they're also... Because I'm noticing that they're also... They're doing something specific with the enemy placement here, in that I have spotted that they're essentially trying to hide enemies around, like I say, around a corner. And in this particular instance, it seems like they're hiding them around, like, right off of camera, so you can't evade them. Which I think is supposed to be them.
Well, are you ready or
It's them.
what?
I think it's them forcing you to do these fights. Which would make sense. I think at this point in the game, they expect you to be doing all of these battles and be able to handle it. Still a bit strange, but it's working out. It's working just fine, I think. Ah, crap. I don't know why it aimed all the way over there, but it was very funny. Okay, we're good. One of these days, I will remember to do the counterattack. Alright. Okay. You know what? I can do that. Not today, though. Ow. Yeah, see, they get a few turns before the rest of my team even gets to start. Okay. That'll do. Ooh. 61,000 on a fully charged Sacred Arrow? Holy. 60,000? That's wild.
This is but a brief parting.
I feel like Legion Fulminant is just... What? Why does it do that? It's the move that kills him, I suppose. How tall is this tower? Okay, there's a path. Wait, there's a pathway over there. Is there a wait, there's a save point over there. Hang on. Okay, what is up with this place's organization? Why is there a save point over there? Excuse me. Hang on. Pardon me. Is this the way to go? Excuse me. Hang on. I want to make clear what I'm dealing with here. I would like to understand the geometry of such a place. Okay. I see. There's two different upward paths. I'm guessing the one that we saw first is the optional one because there's a save point here. This would imply that this is the critical path, but I'm not sure. You know, I do think it's funny when you're talking about games. It's like the critical path, I think, might be one of those concepts that I want more people and more players to know that the term, because the critical path is basically the shortest point A to point B to finish the game, right? Excuse me, pardon me coming through. Yeah, I'm just walking right through. I'm just like, hang on, excuse me. I'll fight you guys on the way through the next time. I promise. Hang on. I'll be back. I'll be back. We'll have our fight later. It's like that. There's a very old animation about where he's like, "What about our fight? You want to fight someone?" It was Mario and Bowser yelling at. It was Mario yelling at people. All right, what's up here then? I'm guessing there's an item up here, but we gotta look around a little bit. Excuse me. You know of any secret items? Okay, that's not good.
You dare to turn your sword to me?
Okay, so there's another downward path on the other side, and there's an upward path here. So... this dungeon has not been fully communicated to me in a way that makes sense yet, but... my god, why are the onions so fast? Okay, now we get a turn. Now we get a turn. Okay, for real, why are these onions so fast? Why are they getting so many turns in a row? Is that just how the game works now? Is just everybody gets millions of turns in a row? Okay, I didn't want to be this close. Unfortunate. Oh, that's unfortunate. Ow. I really did not want to be this close. Well.
Nothing wrong.
Yeah, why do they bury themselves? That's their block animation. Their block animation can... I'll be honest, some of their block animations can be very weird. Really? Really?
Forget the pain you felt in the dream.
Really? They have done nothing but heal themselves for 3 turns in a row. Good lord. Okay, one thing I am noting is that we are definitely going to need to kill everything all the time, everywhere. Floral extract, there we go, good enough. Okay, so... Okay, where does this one go? The worry I have is that I'm going to go up somewhere and... Where the heck? I'm not even kidding when I say I don't think I fully understand this dungeon in the slightest. Okay, let me go down that side then, I guess. Excuse me. This dungeon is confusingly organized. I am not so certain why it is... So there's multiple upward paths, multiple downward paths. Does the downward path here connect to the upward path on the other side? Wait, no, I went... Where? Okay, wait, so I do need to go to the upward path on the other side, I think. I feel very uncertain about that. How large is this place, anyway? I guess this is something that I am a little bit concerned with, is that some of these areas feel much larger. They feel like a TARDIS, you know? They're larger on the inside. I don't know why I just thought of the ramifications of naming the vehicle that. I know it's a time machine, but why is it named that? Okay, so this side. Excuse me, Mr. Onion. I wish to inspectigate your box. But anyway, the critical path. I feel like knowing what your critical path in your game is, and knowing if you have things you want the players to see, that they must see it to continue forward, making it part of the pathway through the game and making it part of the efficient path, I think makes it more likely your players will be grateful they saw it. Because I think if you stash away all of the best stuff in your game off to the side, you know, off in the corners,
Let's see how good you
I feel
really
like players
are.
get a little annoyed because they can feel rightfully cheated for content they missed because they weren't clued in, right? And I think it's very easy to handwave that sort of stuff in the modern age of, you know, FAQ guides and walkthroughs, because it's very easy to say, oh yeah, but you can just look it up. But the thing is, if the game itself is not self-evident, I think that kind of takes away from it a little, you know?
Take that. Heal arrow.
It takes away a little bit from the immersion. And I know immersion is for some people, I think it's a very silly word because it feels like, oh, my immersion. And it's like, well, I think when a player is actually immersed in a game, it's not so much that they're like so locked in that they forget everything everywhere all the time, ever, but it's more so that they're so invested in the game that they want to get the most out of it with the least amount of input from elsewhere.
Take that.
At least that's my understanding of how immersion feels. Because I have played some games where the immersion did not come from the, you know, like, oh, I'm so wrapped up in the story. But some of it comes more from just the gameplay being so entrancing that I just want to play the game, you know? Case in point, I would say that stuff like Hades, I think that's exactly what I'm talking about, where the gameplay loop itself is so exciting to get into that I think it does actually lend itself very well to getting the player invested through gameplay alone. The story happens to also be really cool, but I could see somebody being entirely uninterested in the story, but being very interested in the gameplay, you know? Nice.
You're a mess.
I do appreciate these onions for the experience they give me.
All right.
340. Night Arrow. What is Night Arrow? What does it do? I have Evil Strike, but what does Night Arrow do? Healing, infinite range. Oh, it's a healing ability for everybody but yourself, and it's an infinite range one. So like Heal Arrow. Nah, we're good. Okay, wait. Hawkeye has been actually awful. I don't know. I haven't really gotten much out of Hawkeye so far, so I'll leave it. You know, I'll leave it on. We don't have any better moves. We have no better moves to fill the part, so might as well leave it be. Okay. Where is this leading? 6th floor. It's, you know, it's one of those things where I don't want to miss anything, but also why is this place organized in such a way? I think there's a chest over there. I think. If only I could read. Oh, there's a chest here. Oh, very good. But I win. Storm Shroud. Is it good? Storm Shroud. Increases movement speed in battle. I think I'm gonna leave it for now. I kind of want to give that actually to... Yeah, I'll give it to Redo. Might as well just give Redo some stuff. He hasn't gotten any new equipment in ages. Poor guy has gotten no sauce. He has gotten nothing. A sauceless boy. I do think Allegretto might unfortunately be, if he's considered a like a leading man, I think he might be in the lower echelons of leading guys I've seen in games. I don't even think that's particularly because he's a bad character. It's just that I think his motivations are, they're okay. I think Frederick's been a much more interesting character to watch, all things considered. I think I would consider Frederick to be the main character of the game, which, you know, makes sense given that he's who the game is about. But I don't know. I guess it's hello, sir. What are you doing here? It's like a Digimon. I just reminded myself I never finished Time Stranger. Oh, you have special music.
I'll let you handle this one, Redo.
Oh no. Oh, I just screwed up so badly. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, run away.
Take that. Heal arrow.
I'm gonna heal really quick.
There. How's that?
Yee. Oh, that's gonna hurt a lot.
Thank you.
Okay.
Heal arrow.
Yes.
There.
What is this thing, and why is it so scary? I guess it didn't like that I called it a Digimon. It really didn't like that I called it a Digimon. I missed.
Forget the pain you felt in the dream.
I'm gonna be spamming heal arrows for a while yet.
There. How's that?
Here.
Thank you.
Okay, I will say, I'm grateful that it's only targeting Frederick when it has the chance. It's a machine, clearly. This is definitely a Digimon. This is definitely a Digimon. Okay, time to build meter. We're gonna build meter. Okay, that's good. We have the meter we need. Ow. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Ow. Okay, well, I'm gonna just get the...
I am ready.
Okay.
Blowing wind, sing, heal, arrow.
Okay. We're good, we're good.
Sacred strike. Good going.
Alright, well, we knocked it over, really? Wow. I really need to get better at that counterattack thing, because holy crap. Okay, I am in a Spirit's Pathway this time. Okay, we're doing good. We're keeping up just fine, it's just scary. Keep hitting them. Nope, too early. Nuts and bolts. Oh well, that's fine. Yeah, this is fine. Ow. Ow.
The sun rises and the shadows take flight. Spirit's Pathway.
Oh. 83,000 on one Legion Pomino. I don't even know if I'm saying it correctly. It doesn't matter. I know what I'm saying. It's the words from my heart. The French have given me power. It's the French incantation. He hit me so hard it started lagging. Oh my god.
This will be a hard lesson.
That Legion Pomino really does me. Oh, he's dead.
This is.
Why did he die like that? 100,000 points though. Holy crap. Really? Oh.
I'm getting stronger and stronger.
Good to catch you, Julian.
Hey guys, I got a question.
Yes?
It's been bugging me for a while now. Why do you two have to look so depressed all the time?
What?
I mean, we're on our way to tangle with Count Waltz. Your mopey faces are just gonna bring down morale.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's it. That's the face. Allegretto's never gonna be able to concentrate on fighting because he'll be too busy worrying about you.
Viola, be serious.
There you go. Good girl. That's more like it. Now, what are we gonna do about you? What in the world are you thinking about all the time that gives you such a gloomy expression?
Well, if you really must know.
I want to know.
Just now I was wondering, what will become of my existence within this imaginary world once the dream I'm having comes to an end?
Oh, brother, what are you talking about? When you wake up from a dream, you just open your eyes and start a new day. You should spend more time thinking about what you're gonna do in reality, not in dreams. I mean, there's a ton of stuff that needs to get done.
So reality is wherever you are when you open your eyes? You may have a point there.
And if it's a dream that you really don't want to forget about, you can just write it down as soon as you wake up, right? And you're a composer, so you could even put it to music.
The music of an unforgettable dream. Think about it, Frederick. Wouldn't that be wonderful?
All right, so are we clear on this moping thing? Don't go trying to keep all your problems to yourselves. That's what friends are for. Let us help, okay?
God, she's the best character in this game.
Frederick, I've decided something. I'm not gonna give up. I want to be able to treasure the memory of all this adventure we've had together.
You're right. There's no denying that the time we've shared together has been real.
Is it weird that this kind of reminds me of, you know, that thing where somebody has a dream in a coma or something, and it was so realistic though that when they wake up and they find out that it was a dream, that it snaps them out of it, you know, like snaps them mentally a little. Also, what was that? I just fought, like, what I fought the Digimon, but what was it for? Why did I fight the Digimon? What did it do? Like, we got a cutscene out of that, but why? Was there a specific reason, or is it just because that's what we have to do? Why was the Digimon there? Okay, we've been here before. Digimon go burr. I feel kind of bad I dropped Time Stranger. I played it some, but I got pretty far in, and I just kind of fell out of it. I did figure out something about Digimon, is that I think without nostalgia, Digimon has a higher hill to climb. It might be kind of weird to describe it like that, but at least to my understanding, it seems at least to me like Digimon has a lot more work it has to go through to make itself work. And a lot of it, I think, comes from the storytelling, because it is so focused in on the digital world, which makes sense, but it feels less like, you know, you're going full tilt on the Digimon stuff and full tilt on the urban fantasy side, and more like, it feels more like 70-30. That's what it feels like to me, at least. You know, 70% digital world, 30% is real world. I also played that game like a gorilla, so maybe that was part of the problem. And when I say I played that game like a gorilla, I mean, it's nostalgic to me, but I lost interest after the second set of kids. Well, and what I caught was that nostalgia seems to be a very important engine for Digimon working. Because I feel like without nostalgia, it feels like, particularly for the classic Digimon, I feel like without that nostalgia, it's very hard to get into it. At least from my perspective, right? And I think that's coming from specifically the way that Digimon works story-wise, because it feels kind of like it has its own internal set of tropes that it expects people to know. And when you don't have those tropes in your mind, I don't think the story works the same way, you know? Okay, I think this isn't a path I wanted to check. I'm now beginning to realize. Because there's a path earlier that I needed to check, right? I think. Where am I? That's the one I need to go to. The other one over there. So I think I need to go down another... I think I need to go back down 2 floors and then go up the other side. I think. I do appreciate the app. Even that I prefer the first 2 sets of kids and everything else. Even games and movies don't have any interest. Yeah.
Hey, don't go away from me.
I know for my understanding of the property, a lot of my understanding of Digimon seems to come from just the one movie and maybe an episode of the show. I know comparatively little about Digimon, but I think it might be because I got a lot of my stuff from video games, personally. You know, there's a lot of... I would play a video game about something, and then I'd check it out alongside it. Ow. Case in point, actually, some of the the majority of Dragon Ball material I got when I was a kid was from playing Dragon Ball Z Budokai 1. I see. But I guess it makes me wonder how much. Oh, I could have done it again. Oh well. There we go. Ow. This game here actually came out after I graduated from high school, elementary school. I got into games via the NES. Yeah, I had a rotating. I would say I had a revolving door of consoles, starting from. I think it was starting from like late elementary. I would say. I say revolving doors if I was constantly getting new things, but it's more like every time a new Nintendo console would come out, I would get it. But that was only after the GameCube. It was a GameCube, Wii, Wii U, and then Switch, finally. Yeah, I think this is the wrong path. I have no idea where I am anymore, man. This is where I just was, right? I swear, I feel like I don't understand this layout at all. I don't think I understand this place very well. Okay, but this goes up. Where does this go? Are there any more Digimon? Okay, wait, I should go down this way first, because I don't think I've seen this area yet. Oh, there's a box there. I should be fighting more enemies, but at the same time, it might be good for me to just keep it moving, you know? I don't necessarily want to burn through all of my resources, but...
You foolish creatures!
Might still be good for me to get more fights in. Oh, please no. There's 3 of them. Ow. But I think that... I feel like with some games, it does also inevitably lend to some blind spot in your like gaming history. Case in point, the fact that all of the classic PlayStation games are things I am very unaware of, it does inevitably lead me to kind of not have the knowledge of certain games that might be helpful to have. Ow. I think the big one is, I think PlayStation specifically might have been the big one, you know? Like, getting the PS3 was probably an important thing for me, thinking about it later, you know? Oh, he's dead. Holy crap. He's dead. I'm grateful that Viola can still just do so much damage. Alright. Well, we got something. It was a healing item, but still good, so... I do think as a game designer, though, it is important to know where your blind spots are in terms of the inspiration and in terms of the games you do know. You know, not just that you've watched gameplay, but you played them. I'm of the mind that if you're going to design games, you should play them. And if you're not going to play games and you're going to try and get into the medium, I kind of question why you would in the first place, you know? It feels a bit like what inspires you, what works inspire you then? You know, does someone start painting because they just hear that pigment and paper make a beautiful thing? Or do they go and inspect the works of the greats and understand the beauty of their form, you know? Like, I don't write books because I don't read them, you know? Similar vibe, right? Oh, this is also a Digimon. Is it the what's the name of the boar that Heracles captures in the 12 Labors? Well, it's a special fight, so.
Well, are you ready or what? Let's get started.
Oh my god! Black! Oh, I should not be shooting from here. Yeah, it'll keep us alive for now, at least.
How's that?
Okay, we're good. Okay, building up meter, we're good. Winning hit. Herculean boar. Oh, that's funny. I just mentioned the boar, so that funny they called it the Herculean boar instead of the boar's name. I'm forgetting the name of it off the top of my head because it's smack its butt. I'm trying to remember the name of the boar. It's the boar that Heracles has to get in the 12 Labors. I can't remember it off the top of my head.
And the shadows take flight. Spirits
Harmony chain. Oh my god, that's so sick, actually. That's actually really cool. I haven't actually seen how the harmony chain works like that. That's very cool. Irithmanian? Yes. That's the spice. Because that's the one that he has to capture for the one of the labors. I remember. Remember that part. Oh no, that's gonna hurt. Ooh. Ow. Ow, ow. Ow, ow. Ow. Nuts and bolts. Ow. Okay, I'm gonna use the Goddess Bouquet, Sacred Strike, into Heal Arrow.
You better beg for mercy from this one. Sacred Strike!
Oh, I missed. I whiffed the button.
There, how's that?
Nuts and bolts. You know, I will say, though, after seeing the actual full size of what a boar is, I do not feel like hunting boar is a bad thing anymore. Or like that it's a feat that is less impressive, because holy crap.
Take that!
Oh, he's dead.
Don't get mad at me.
Excellent.
Let us celebrate and be satisfied.
Okay, and everybody gets a level up from that.
All right.
Man, that is actually an insane stat line. My boy Beat is very powerful. Okay, so we have turned him into a pipe bomb. Intriguing.
Jazz, what's the matter?
Nothing. It's nothing.
Are you sure? In that last fight, you weren't hurt or anything, were you?
I said I'm fine, Falsetto. If you must know, I was thinking about Claves.
I understand. After all, we're on the verge of finally achieving what Andantino was created to do. You always thought you'd fight these battles with Claves.
Falsetto, I'm sorry.
Jazz, why are you saying that? You haven't done anything you need to apologize for. Hey, you. This is all supposed to be your dream, isn't it?
Just woke him out of it.
I gotta tell you, it's a pretty rotten dream. Especially making Claves die like that.
But that wasn't... No, I suppose you're right. It may very well be as you say.
Sorry, I was just kidding. I mean, come on. This whole place couldn't possibly be all in your head.
He dreams about xylophones and double reads.
For one thing, Jazz and I have known each other since we were little kids. And all of us here think and act of our own free will. I mean, if we didn't, then Claves' life would have had no meaning. Right, Jazz?
Yes. And because of that, everyone Clavis left behind can keep her memory alive in their hearts.
Right. Which is why I know it would be impossible to compete with the memory of someone who's died.
You're mistaken about that, Falsetto.
Huh?
There's no use in comparing the dead with the living. It's pointless. But you and I are still alive. And of course, it is with those who are still living that we must live our lives. I'm putting everything on the line to defend the living, to protect those who are trying to survive.
Don't be so dramatic, Jazz. There's nobody here who needs you to defend their life.
I guess not.
So melodramatic, I love it.
It is with those who are still living that we must live our lives. That's what you believe, then? That's your guiding principle?
Yes. Is something wrong? You're so serious.
I'm just surprised, that's all. Because I've always had thoughts of Emilia foremost in my mind.
So, you also lost someone who was special to you?
And
These people only exist within my dream, and yet they make their own decisions and live their lives in the manner they see fit. I suppose in that way, this dream is no different from reality.
I'm really concerned for Frederick's mental state. Oh. Oh God, the sand. Man, it's like opening up your pants when you go down to the beach. It's like, ah yes, the infinite sands have entered my clothing. It's time to clean out the car for the next 3 weeks. Alrighty, I need to reset my items again. Alright. Alright, there's an ad break going, so I'll let it go for a moment. Jeez. Oh, man. There we go. Had to stretch a little bit. So I'm guessing there's 4 of these bosses, given that the game has made it pretty clear that they're... Because the Elder said as much. You need 4. So I would presume there's 2 more further down. Probably in the basement area where we came from. Okay, one thing I didn't check while we were on our way through. Okay, everybody's in the mid-30s that we haven't been using. I see, okay. Okay, now the real problem is having to remember which way to go to get back down. Oh, this area is gonna drive me a bit nuts, isn't it? Oh dear. Oh, excuse me. Whoa. Well, I guess it'll just be process of elimination. I do wonder what becomes of this place, but I only have conjecture. Is Frederick's dream really only a dream, or is his dream more than that? You know what it kind of feels to me a bit? There's a theory that, you know, about the universe and about, you know, the dreams and ideas. And it is something that I would like to posit, you know, I just read a brief summary on the story and I like how it was portrayed. I feel like... Here's the thing. As much as I've given this game some... I have given this game some like... I've been kind of teasing it a bit for some of the things it's done for its portrayal of certain characters. Because I think some of the character decisions are a little strange, but...
You foolish creature.
I think all in all, though, this game did a really good job. It's done a pretty good job of making an interesting world and plot. Oh, God. Ow. God dang it. Okay, hopefully we'll be able to deal enough damage to finish this up.
You're a mess.
Okay. I'll heal back up really quick. Onions heal beat, please. My boy is dying slowly. Unfortunate. But I think this game's greater strength is its world building is not at the expense of the characters. I think the characters are just kind of meant to be. They're not, I think if the characters were too, I don't want to say too interesting, but I want to say that if there was so much extra time put on the characters and that much more weight put on them being very, very well handled, I feel like the world building would have suffered for it.
No! Wait a minute! This is bad!
Get up, child. Stop getting attacked by onions. What is it with this child and getting attacked by onions? Oh, wait, his name is Garlic, Dad? They're not onions, they're garlic. I see. That would explain why they're defeating me. I've been misinterpreting their design. What a shame. It would explain the debuff I've had in fighting them, apparently. They're garlic.
Take that!
Please do not attack the child. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Just like, please don't.
You're not getting away.
Evil strike!
Wow.
Don't get mad at me.
That was actually a really good combo. What the heck? Very good. Okay. Unfortunately, we're burning a lot of our healing items on reviving Beat from getting jumped by Garlic. Unfortunately, this boy keeps dying to Garlic, so that is a bit unfortunate for him. Okay, so what are the sands doing? What are these sands doing? First floor. Can I go to the base now? Perhaps? Is the base now available? Is it? Is. No, it is not. Path just ends here. Well, okay. I thought that was going to be the case, but it is not. Unfortunate. So what are these? Bleh. So what are these sands? Why is it just dumping infinite sand into the void? Sorry, this is what it's like feeding a teenager. You just dump food in and nothing happens. It's just gone. Reduced to the atomic level. Okay, this is where we started from. Okay, so that means I'm missing something. I think I need to go all the way around in this area and then go up, I think. I'll be honest, I'm not 100% sure where I'm going and what I'm doing, but I know I'm here, so that's enough. Never mind, not here. Okay, good to know. Back.
Now what part do you play in all this?
Ow. Okay, unfortunate, but we'll deal. We'll deal.
Take that!
Nope, no counter. No counters. I am appreciating the ability to build up meter a lot right now. Oh, they're dead. Oh.
Don't get mad at me.
All right, not bad, not bad. Okay, so there's gotta be more to this area than I'm considering. I'm guessing the base is where we have to return to when we're done. I think. That would be my guess, but I genuinely have no clue, man. Alright, oh, that's the box I opened. Okay, so where does the path diverge that I get confused? Let's see, there's onion, there's garlic. Hello, garlic. Why is there garlic all over the tower in the realm of the dead? Seems like a strange thing to do. Maybe it's just my understanding, but I don't know why there's so much garlic in here. Is it to stop vampires? Is it because garlic is a thing that you just put around the dead or something? Do I have very little understanding of funerary rites in many places of this world? The answers may surprise you. Okay, so that's the save point. And I went this way, right? I feel like, unfortunately, I have to do this as like a right-hand rule sort of thing where...
I'm not gonna show any mercy.
Dragon? Is it a dragon in the dark? That's a little weird. At least the dragon's easier to damage, so...
Take that.
Okay. Can top off a little bit. Alright, get our damage in. Ah, that's a lot of damage. Yeesh.
Forget the pain.
That's unfortunate.
In the dream.
Okay, he's dead. He's dead, thank goodness. Yeesh. Okay, that's a lot of damage, but that's okay. Why is that dog barking? I can't. He's not coming up in the microphone, thank goodness. But I don't know why, but it was just very funny to me to consider. I'm gonna do that really. Just you know what I just realized? I probably, if I was paying attention to the audio mixer, I probably would have seen that audio ping earlier. Okay, we've been up here, yeah? Been on this side. I'm trying to think of what I'm looking for, you know? So we were up here. Okay, so we've gotten up here now.
Let's see how good you really are. Ha! Ha!
Oh crap! I didn't want to run beat this way. Oh well. That's fine. It's fine. I'll just I'll intercept. It'll be fine. Okay, 23,000 is pretty good, so we'll take it. Man, I really need to get better at doing the counterattack. Every time it happens, I just think, well, I could have gotten damage, but oh well. It's unfortunate because it's the same visual response. It's the same visual stimulus, but not the same response necessary. Ooh. Okay, that damage and healing was really good. Holy crap. Run up on that fool. All right, we're good. All right, good. Whew. This place does feel like a final area type thing, but I also know better than to trust in that sort of thought process. Okay, wait. I was up here earlier, was I? I feel like the more I walk around this place, the less I understand where I am, which is a shame because I feel like the less I understand where I am, the more difficult it's going to be for me to figure out where I have and haven't been before. Okay, so this is the spot before the boar, right? Or the Digimon. Which one is this one? God dang it. Where am I? Okay, no, this is the Digimon. This is where we saw the Digimon. Okay. Okay, so I think I need to go. Man, I have no idea. Oh boy, you know what I just realized? This is the same problem I had in Fort Fermata, where the dungeon itself is probably not that complex in terms of its connecting pathways, but its presentation has left me a bit confounded. And that unfortunately means that since I am at the mercy of the game to figure out where I'm supposed to be, I have to reason with it to figure out where I'm going. Okay, and then back down this way. Okay, did I go? Is this the final dungeon? I have no idea. I think, well, I guess here's the thing. I do know there's 8 chapters in the game based on the... There's a specific way I know. It's this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're missing a piece of music, right? And since a piece of music always interjects between chapters, that does mean that I know there's one more chapter of the game. So since we're in chapter 7, I know for a fact that there's one more chapter. So whatever happens in this tower, there is something that is after it, but I don't know what it is. All I know is that there is one more chapter. So I necessarily... It's kind of funny. I know for a fact I have to hold back a little bit in whatever final encounters in this tower, because I know for a fact that whatever resources I have for this need to also go in for me going to wherever this last area is. We have to figure out what's going on. The only problem is if the boss of this area is Count Waltz and we actually, like, kill him, the only problem is I don't know who the heck would be left, you know? Like, I don't think it'd be Legato, because he's not important.
Don't be such a crybaby.
So I've been kind of contemplating who the final boss of the game is going to be, and I don't think there's any... To put it nicely, I don't think there's any happy ending, like any simple answer to that, you know? It's a sort of thing, like, there has to be, this answer has to make me, like, actually lose it a little bit.
Take that.
Kill him. Legato eats Waltz. I don't know if they'd let Waltz die so easily. Ow. I don't know. The unfortunate thing is that since I I guess it's fortunate in terms of the story being able to still surprise me, but unfortunate for me trying to pace out what I'm going to do. It does mean that unless I know for certain, you know, like what's going to happen, I don't really have a good way of handling what's going to... I don't have a good way of planning, I guess, what I'm going to do next. Okay, wait, was I just up here or am I going crazy? I swear, I feel like I am just... I have to be lost, right? Okay, no, I need to go this way. I don't know where I'm going, really. I feel like the longer I've been walking around this place, the less I understand where I'm going. You know what I mean? I think the part of my problem so far has been just trying to... Is the answer in this tower? Is the answer... You know what I just realized? Is the answer even here? You know what I mean? Like, is the answer to this particular question even in the tower? Wait, what did that say? Wait, hang on. I just realized something. What did that say? Wait, West Tower. I don't know why it just occurred to me, but... I just realized, I'm like, wait a minute, West Tower? It just occurred to me. Wait, what do you mean West Tower? Wait a minute. Hang on. Let me go. It just occurred to me. Let me go back downstairs. Hang on. Not the base floor, but the first floor. Did the first floor change? Let me go look. Because there's 2 towers, which is an unfortunate number of towers to have. At this point, my understanding is if you're going to build any sort of spire-like structure, my understanding is you must have tower on the west side. It feels a bit like you can see it from where we saw it from, you know, where it's like... It's that sort of thing, you know? It's just, it's over there. My favorite answer to where is something is just, oh, it's over there. Simple. Ow. Ow. Okay, if we can build up enough meter, we might be able to finish this fight with Viola alone, maybe. That might be the case. Maybe.
There, how's that?
Unfortunately, Frederick is going to get less experience. Onion, stop barfing. I know it's garlic, but the problem is it still looks like garlic, or onion, rather. I mean, it looks like both. I think big garlic looks like an onion, you know what I mean? As silly as it sounds to say like that. The garlic does seem to have a problem. It has a gastronomical problem, truly. Wait, how did it block me from when I was behind it? It's not supposed to be possible.
Take that. Bullseye.
Okay, Hawkeye, thankfully... Maybe we can deal some damage? Wheel's legs go fast. She is very fast. She is quick and nimble, which is the whole point. Alright, kill this guy. Excellent. Okay, we're good. Let me go back to the first level. Maybe that'll be... It'll give us the means. Okay, first floor. Let me go back over to the area with the first floor. Whoa. Okay. We're gonna... Unfortunately, we can only run so fast, but I think this is the way. I think we need to go this way. It just occurred to me. Because this is the only floor we haven't really inspected after the fact. Alright, is there... Oh! We're going to the dark side, I get. Whoa. East Tower? Oh, so there is an East Tower. Unfortunate. Okay, so we have a full other tower to clear. I'm guessing that what it is we have to do 2 on each side, and then we go back to the middle, to the base area, and then we're good. Okay, so this probably goes to... I'm going to take a guess and say this also goes to the base of the tower. You get tilted at the towers. I see. Okay, yeah, so it's the same thing. So this probably connects under there. So we probably just need to clear this side and then we're good. Got it. Okay. I have gained understanding. Is there anything over there? No. Did I get it? Wait, I just realized. Did I get it? Did I get anything from the boar? Hang on. I need to also heal. I need to heal. Did I get anything? Midnight Shell, not very good. Fragment. No. Did Falsetto get anything? No. Lek Armor. Lek's armor is adorned to the image of the eagle that protects the kingdom. Who the heck is Lek? Or is it Lei? Lee? What is this armor? Is it 20? It's plus 21 bonus, but I don't desire it, to be entirely honest. I'll give it to Jazz. He deserves it. He has gotten nothing new in a very long time. And if he's going to warm the bench, he might as well do so as prepared as possible, you know? Man, that does feel very mean to say. It feels so mean to say that if he's gonna warm the bench, he should be in good armor. Just like, man, really? Wow. How lovely of me to say. Feels unironically mean to say that, though. It's like looking at a kid who hasn't gotten to play any baseball the whole season. It's just like, yeah, kid, you know what? If you're going to be warming the bench, you better be in a clean uniform, you know? What's the point in you sitting there if you're not going to look good? Teardrop umbrella. Oh, Polka also gets new equipment to hang on to. Umbrella of the tree nymph Eurydice who longs for her lover. Man, that is it's a little bit more loaded than that, but yes. Why would you need a parasol in the underworld? But I suppose even in the dark you need to block rocks. Okay, there's a dragon. There's another guy. Okay, I'm gonna go up first, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna go up first. Polka floats on the umbrella. I don't think you know what, it is funny. It's like this game doesn't do that. I'm actually it is one of those things that it's very fantasy to have somebody own an umbrella or a parasol and then they open it mid-air and they just catch themselves. I'm grateful that I haven't seen a game do that unironically in a long time. Ow. Ow. Oh, at least we got a count. At least we got a combo. Okay, I thought I got the counter, and then I absolutely did not.
Take that.
All right, we heal up. We're good.
There.
I swear I need to figure out how to do that. I need to learn how to do it properly, because holy crap, I have messed it up enough times now. Ow. 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 Just out. Consistent pain.
Take that.
Thankfully, heal arrow is a very solid choice for recovery. Whew. Okay, almost done. Ow. 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 Just ow.
You're a mess.
I feel like I've become very reliant on Viola as a damage dealer, but it is unfortunate that it is proven to be the best possible method. Oh, onion. Excuse me, onion. I will go upwards now. Okay, let's see if we find a Digimon, we're in the right spot, I think. All right, we're on floor 5. I'm guessing that this is the right way. I don't really feel like the thing that's been kind of causing me the most headaches with this area so far has only been... Wait, it's already 9 o'clock? How's it already been 2 hours? What happened to time? I started at 7. How's it already been 2 hours? What in the goddamn? You're telling me it's already been... Oh, I should kill this guy. It's already been 2 hours? How have I... Wait, so I started... I've been in here...
Don't be such a crybaby.
Okay, wait. So I started this at 7. I got to this tower around like 7:30. So that means I've been walking around in here for almost like 90 minutes already. That's what that implies to me. Ow. Okay, a bit unfortunate for me, but we'll make it work.
You better beg for mercy from this one. Sacred strike!
No, not bad.
Forget the pain you felt in the dream.
Oh, this is gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt a lot. Oh no, that's pain. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Okay, well, Frederick is definitely just dead. 100%. Unfortunate for him.
You're a mess.
Unfortunately for him, he did end up dying for it, but worked out well enough, I suppose. Okay, so... Man. I feel like this dungeon took a lot longer than I had thought it would. Okay, I'm guessing one of them is up here and the other one's on the other side just in general, but... Man, I have no idea. Okay, yeah, that's definitely a Digimon. And there's a save point, so... That's definitely one of the guys. So it's basically fight 2 mini-bosses per tower, go to the middle. I'm guessing it's fight 2 per tower, go to the middle, and then whoever awaits us at the end, which is probably... I'm guessing... I don't want to guess it's Count Waltz, but I'm guessing it's him. I don't know, man. It feels wrong. Okie dokie. This one looks pretty cool, though. I will say, enemy design in this game has been goated the whole way through. There has not been a single enemy that I have been thinking, oh, this isn't a great design.
Creatures.
Like, I think the ones that aren't fantastic designs are just the ones that are okay, but not, ow, not even bad. Like, these pillar things I'm not the biggest fan of, but they're not bad. Okay, well, you know, that's fine. I missed. Ow. Ow. Kind of just like, oh, okay. Okay, yeah, the damage output here is a little worrying. Okay, can I please? Never mind.
Take that. Little birdie.
Ow. Yee.
Here.
Thank you.
Blowing wind, sing, heal, arrow.
This might have been a waste, but it might have been a waste, but you know what? When am I ever going to use that item? Oh my god, game. I was swinging on him and I whiffed entirely. What? What kind of attack was that? Ow. Okay, he's down. We're good. Well, that's a tricky move. That is a very tricky move.
Heal, arrow.
Okay.
There, how's that?
I'm gonna use Spirit's Pathway with the next combo. There we go. Okay, we're good. We're good. There we go. We just need to build up combo again. And then we'll be good. Okay, run away.
Take that.
Nuts and bolts. Let's see. Unfortunate, but we'll make do. Oh, that's an unfortunate amount of damage to take right now. Oops. All right, that's fine. We'll make it work. Oops. Yeah, this is gonna be a bit rough, I think.
Take that.
The game. I'm a little confused why I whiffed that one, but
There, how's that?
that one's a bit of an unfortunate hitbox. 'Cause I thought I had it, but I just whiffed. Ow. Ow. Unfortunately, Frederick has to be the one who bears the sins of this world, so that sucks.
Take that. Heal, arrow.
Okay, I'm gonna...
There, how's that?
Yeah, no. We're gonna get him back up.
All right. Done nothing wrong.
My god. Okay.
Heal,
Okay,
arrow.
we're gonna fire the heal arrow off. I'm gonna use...
There, how's that?
Yeah, my boy needs to drop the heals when we have the chance.
Here.
This is an unfortunate angle. This is an unfortunate angle. We have definitely wasted too many items in this fight, for sure. Thankfully, we might be able to just kind of skate by in this fight, and then we'll recoup. But this one is a lot harder than I expected, compared to the other one we did. Because the other two were just kind of okay, survive long enough and be fine. This guy has a lot of HP and does way too much damage, which is very unfortunate for someone just trying to survive the fight. I have screwed that up enough times. Okay, thankfully now we get to fire with impunity, which is good. Ow. Okay, let's try it.
The shadows take flight. Spirit's pathway.
Okay, heal arrow being the chain was a little awkward, but that's fine. Yeah, fights are definitely taking a lot longer in this particular area. You know, I will heal arrow anyway, though. Just in case he gets any bright ideas to change targets, I should heal up.
Spirit's pathway.
Okay, he's almost done. I saw it. He's down. He's getting down, but my God. Can he please stop summoning this thing and getting closer? Holy crap.
Take that!
Oh my God. I will say this is unfortunate because I keep trying to use a visual cue to see that, and I whiff it every time.
Spirit's pathway.
This thing just does not want to die. This thing does not want to die. It refuses. Oh, it's over. Oh, okay.
Let us celebrate and be satisfied.
Oh, we won, so I'll take it.
All right.
Oh my God. that took... I don't even know when we started the fight, but this game does not pride itself on having very long boss fights. Because most battles are over within, I'd like to say 5 to 10 minutes. Why does that one feel like I was there for an eon? That felt like a Persona 3 boss fight. Holy crap, man. They keep you there for hours.
Hurry up, Beat. You're gonna get left behind.
Sorry about that, Redo.
Hey, is something bothering you? You keep sighing.
I'm curious what the...
You're not feeling ill, are you, B?
He starts doing magic.
Oh no, it's nothing like that. It's just, well... I've been kind of wondering what's gonna happen to everyone. You know, after we finally defeat Count Waltz.
Huh?
If the Count is just gone all of a sudden, won't that cause problems for his people? The captain's gonna have his hands full if on top of Baroque he's also gotta take care of Forte.
He's thinking...
The captain? Oh, are you talking about Prince Crescendo? Yeah, you're right. And he'll have to get rid of all the mineral powder out there, too. Even when we do get rid of Waltz, it won't exactly be happily ever after, will it?
See what I mean? We don't know what's gonna happen. It might take a real long time before everybody is happy again. Thinking about all that made me sad.
Well, that's dumb. No more negative thinking. Got it, Beat? We made a decision when we left Retardando. We promised we were gonna get to the bottom of this and fix it, right? So that's exactly what we're gonna do.
I know that, Redo, but I'm not sure.
No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Besides, it's not like we gotta do this all by ourselves or something. We're all in this together, and as long as we stick together, work together, it'll work out somehow. We'll make sure it does.
Yeah, you're right, Redo. If everyone sticks together, we can solve anything that comes our way. Don't you think, Frederick?
Sorry, what did you say?
You're gonna be helping us too, aren't you?
Oh, well, I'm really not.
Of course he will. There's no way you're getting out of it that easy. After all, you're just as much a part of this world as we are. I'm gonna hold you to that. You gotta take responsibility for your own world.
My own world. I am part of this world.
Huh. It's like, I don't know why, it's interesting seeing these cutscenes kind of lead me to think that they're probably... How do I best describe what I'm thinking right now? Oh, there's the other one. I see. Okay. I think the point I keep coming to when I'm looking at this game is that I think it would have... The only thing that would have serviced the story better would be something similar to the skit system from Tales of the Abyss. That's the only thing I think would make the story better. And I think it's strictly because there's something with a lot of the best RPGs that is not replicated in other games. And it's that the story can breathe, you know? Letting a story breathe means you're giving time strictly for developing the characters, right? And I think this game's only weakness is that it has not given a ton of time just with the characters in the context of their world, right? There's a box there. And what I'm thinking is having just moments where they talk about things, you know, the world, the things they like.
Don't be such a crybaby.
That's the sort of stuff that it doesn't seem important to the story from the outside, but when you realize how much of your time is spent with the characters and how much time you are in this game, it does seriously add up to if you use more of that time to specifically give us time to see what these characters are like, it would actually develop the game a lot more. Back it up.
Take that. You better beg for mercy from this one.
Here we go.
There, how's that?
That wasn't too bad. All right. I think the other like along with the Tales of the Abyss skit system, like the Tales of skit system, I would also say that another example we've seen is just in the way that characters are handled in the one I'm thinking of is the Persona games, that we're not just given who these characters are in the context of Great Crisis, but we're given time to see the characters in other contexts. And it doesn't even have to stop the story, you know, it's not even side content, right? It's also the time we get to see the characters just like, you know, on the way to things, right? And seeing the different chemistry between each pair of characters. And in this game, if there's anything that I've actually been a little bit confused by, is that we have so many characters in our party, and we've had so little time to actually see who they are. So in some cases, when a character makes a decision, I don't have room to question it, right? I don't have room to think, okay, would this character do that? Because I don't actually know these people very well. So I kind of have let it, I can let some of that stuff slide because the characters have such nebulous such nebulous building, right? Whereas with other games, I think like Final Fantasy X as well, we've been seeing that. I can't say Final Fantasy X-2 because that's a different game, but Final Fantasy X has had a lot of time to let characters do things outside of the context of the story, you know, like the main plot, as it were. And a big part of that has just been seeing who they are when they break for camp, for example. You know, like there's that bit with Yuna when she's all flustered because nobody woke her up early, and Auron's just kind of having fun with it. And I think that's the sort of stuff that it doesn't slow down the story in any way, shape, or form. But what it does do is it gives more additional context to the story. And I am personally of the school that stories that are written character first over plot first. This is a personal writing opinion thing. I don't think this is like definitive fact. But I'm of the mind that character-driven stories are superior. That is my opinion. And when it's plot-driven stories, that's when I think you run into things where it's more likely you'll run into those things where a character does something out of character because the plot has to happen, you know? the way I think of it, it's like they picked up the idiot ball, right? Like, oh, I need to do something where I get unrealistically angry about something, or I do something kind of stupid, because if I don't do that stupid thing, the plot can't happen the way it's written, you know?
You foolish creatures.
And I think that... I think in this game in particular, it's weird because there's never been a moment where the plot has forced a character out of character, but there's also been very few times where I've been keenly attuned to what a character would and wouldn't do. I find that very strange.
Spirit's pathway.
Run away. Hit him. But I think that in general, when the story is built on the characters making decisions, you're less likely to have those issues happen. It's still possible though. Because sometimes we get driven by the tropes of storytelling rather than what would make for compelling stories. I don't think tropes are a thing to avoid, but there's something to be aware of, you know? Something that you need to be careful not to lean into way too hard, you know? But in any case, I think this game's done a good job of navigating that stuff, though, because I don't think the character's ever been pulled out of character. But I do think that some characters, it sometimes makes me feel like, okay, why? I think Claves might be the biggest example of why did this character have to do the stuff they did? All right, there we go.
That was pretty good.
And we got level up. Hey, yeah.
Let us rejoice for now.
Man, I will say, getting the rapid fire, let's get the rapid fire Frederick characterization has been very interesting. Similar, like, to that point though, it has been interesting seeing who Frederick is in the lens of what does everybody else do when they're in a conversation with him. I think the greatest example there, seeing Falsetto and Jazz actually talk to Frederick in that exact manner, felt very strange. Not like bad, just it felt weird because we haven't really had a ton of time with them, you know? One of those characters where I'm just thinking, okay, we haven't really gotten to talk to them in a while, you know? What's that outfit I got? I got something. Antelope armor. Man, I just realized how much Serenade has done since we got her back. Oh, no. Actually, come to think of it, I think Serenade might be the least characterized of all. All we know is she was a spy for all of 5 seconds. That's what I understand, you know? What? Nope. I wasn't escaping the onion. Garlic.
You foolish creatures.
I feel like I'm calling them the wrong thing now just because I don't like them. Because they keep having multiple turns. This garlic commits heresy and I don't like it. Like it's one of my favorite vegetables of all time. How dare these things wear its moniker? Even whether it's onion or garlic, it's like, how dare you besmirch the name of the mighty fruit of this earth? Perish. In the name of the mighty G, you must perish. Ow. I do not like this garlic. Okay. We're going to need to use... Yeah, we're going to max power heal arrow.
Attack. Sacred strike.
Okay. There we go. That's pretty good.
leave this place.
Thank goodness we got out of there. Thank goodness. I do like that Frederick's portrait. I've mentioned it before. The fact that Frederick's picture looks very old is kind of funny. It kind of feels like if the design for Frederick was used in any other anime or like anime style game, I feel like he unironically would be that character who gets drawn older than they look in the story just because he acts like such an old man. He's not even 40 and he just acts so old. I feel like old is a mindset, you know? I know for my part, I plan to never get old, even if my body decides that I'm gonna start getting worn in. I don't care. I'm gonna keep doing stuff like I do. Actually, case in point to that, I did realize that I tried to hop the fence in my backyard more recently, and I almost ate it. I almost ate it. I made it over both times I tried it, but it did remind me that lifting my entire body does get a little harder with time. Not that much harder, mind, you know, not that much harder, but you know. It's starting to pick up on me, you know? Thank you, Dragon, for the free stuff. The Lek Blade. Okay, real talk, is it Lek Blade or Lee Blade? Is this gonna be like that time that I learned about how you pronounce stuff in Elden Ring? Because they use all that Irish whatever. They use the Irish font. Because I learned that the Regalia of Icad is pronounced the Regalia of Icad. Or Icid. Orchid. I don't know, man. It's like you have the letters there. Why are they not used the way that you are supposed to use them? What's the point then of writing them out then? And I understand that not all words are written phonetically. That makes sense. But at the same time, there's a certain point where the word that is put on screen and the word that I am supposed to pronounce is so far so far put away that I do not understand what you want from me. All right. Excellent. Okay. Okay, so now this is the strange creature. Huh. I don't know why, but the fact that it has two pairs of wings... Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Hey, don't look
Thank
away
you.
from me.
Thank you, strange... What is this thing called? The White Jewel. Ow. I don't know why it's called that, but alright.
Nothing wrong.
We need to pull this thing away from Viola. That's kind of our goal right now. Oh. Well, it did do it, so I guess... I see, okay.
Take that! Sacred strike! Bullseye!
Well, this sucks for me, but it should work out, I think. Okay, we need to build up some meter. Nope. Ow, 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 ow. Alright, thankfully. Can't block this one. Okay, we're good. We're good. Man. White Heaven. Interesting name for a move. Why does it get so many turns? Hello? This boy has a million turns. Alright, we're gonna hit him as best we can.
Nothing wrong.
Ow. Okay, I need to get Beat in a position where he can actually do combos, because we are doing so poorly because we can't build up combo. God dang it. Oh god.
Take that!
Spirit's pathway.
We need to turn this thing a little bit more so that we can guarantee. We need to guarantee Viola can land her hits, because we need to deal more damage, because this thing is. Never mind, we're good. God, the number of attacks. The number of attacks it gets before we even get a shot is crazy. Good lord, man. Alright, Viola. Need you to do some heavy lifting, girl. Okay, I'm just gonna get behind it.
The sun rises and the shadows take flight. Spirit's pathway. You've done nothing wrong.
It did not care. Ugh. Ow. Okay, we're good. It's weird to me that these fights have been some of the hardest ones. And they're enemies that are relatively unnamed, you know? It feels very strange. Okay. We're doing a lot better now. Oh, it's dead. Whew.
You're a mess.
Oh my god. Holy. It feels like it takes so long. It's already I know the time is not that important, but the fact I've been in here for I think I've been in here for 2 hours. I think I've been in this dungeon for 2 hours. Holy Toledo, man.
Come on, March. What do you think you're doing? Don't just stand around like that. This is gonna take teamwork. But Salsa, don't you think that last enemy we faced looked familiar? Like a creature that lives in a go-go forest? It seemed strange, so I took a closer look. Here, you see? The texture of its hide is different, and it's far
How did you
more
get
durable.
that?
Why would I care about something like that? Honestly, sometimes I don't know what to do about you.
That's interesting. You're quite passionate about research, aren't you, March?
Yes, I want to learn all I can about woodland plants and animals. It will help me do a good job protecting a go-go forest. You don't need to know that stuff. If anyone tries something in our forest, I'll teach them a lesson they won't forget. I know, but Salsa, there are some things that can't be resolved using brute force alone.
I believe you're correct.
Aw.
Thank you. And it's not only that. Even though we're the forest guardians, I think there are too many things we don't know. For example, the Agogos. When this journey is over, I'm going to learn a lot more about them. Jeez, you get so carried away. Instead of talking about boring stuff, we need to prepare ourselves to go take care of the Count's monster. Well, I suppose that is true, but Salsa, what about you? Isn't there anything you want to do once this journey is all over? Well, first I'm gonna head back to a go-go forest and stuff myself full of the most delicious mushrooms I can find. Then I'll make my rounds through the forest. And I guess I wouldn't mind if Beat came to visit every once in a while.
Ah, beautiful.
It sounds like there are a lot of things you'd like to do in the future.
Well, of course. So what about you? Isn't there anything you want to do after this?
Actually, I'm afraid that this journey will most likely be my last.
What the heck does that mean? The way you talk, you'd think you were gonna kick the bucket.
Oh,
or
that's
something.
just sad. Oh.
Know what you are? A quitter. Salsa, Salsa, please. You're being terribly rude to Frederick. That's because I'm trying to be rude. When I hear stuff like that, I've got no choice but to tell people how things really are. When one thing comes to an end, something else starts up right after. That's what they call the natural order of things. Salsa, please excuse her behavior, Frederick. However, even though she could have put it a little more delicately, I believe the things she's saying are true.
That...
Now that that's settled, let's
Man.
go.
When one thing comes to an end, something else begins.
I feel like these 4 scenes have encapsulated the entirety of Frederick having to go through the pain of figuring out how much this journey meant to him. Because he's been acting like, as much as we haven't gotten a ton with a lot of the characters in our party, we do understand that Frederick, at the beginning of the game, understood himself to be distant from the entire world. And then he was given a chance to connect to a world. Maybe not the world he started in, but the world he ended in. And I think he's at least coming to understand, maybe, that he has to care about the world he's in, regardless of which one it is. Whether this is true, whether this world is real or not, doesn't matter, you know? What's important is that it's real enough, you know? You're there. Live in it. Okay, I need a refill, yep. Hang on. Man, I have been burning through those things. Alright, let's go. Alright, so we need to go back down to the first floor, go to the base, and then... Hello, dragon. And then we need to go downstairs, I guess? Okay, not here. Okay, I do have one thing that I would like to check. After we do this next fight, there is something I want to go and look at. I know it sounds weird, but I have a feeling that this boss fight is going to be one of those once you go past it, you're never allowed to go back sort of thing. And I'd like to check something. Because there was something about that looping. Okay, I know this sounds weird, but you know that looping thing? All right, so and this is going to sound like I'm off my rocker or something, but you remember how... All right, so for those who were at yesterday's Final Fantasy X stream, there was a part where walking downstairs in a looping area enough time, like you walk through it and it makes something happen, yeah? And it just occurred to me, would this game do a similar trick? Oh God. Would this game do a similar trick with the desert outside? You know that area that looped? I don't know, something to me feels like, would this have been something that would have been a similar design choice, you know? And I think I'd like to see if this is true, you know? I'd like to test the theory. Predator, go get him. Run this way. I did not have enough time. I just didn't have enough time. No, this is fine. Whew, boy. Also, I know we're well past the hour mark by this point, but I do hope everybody's had a good week, and I hope everyone's got a good weekend planned. For the Americans in the audience, I hope everyone has a good Memorial Day weekend. For my part, I love Memorial Day because it's always a 4-day weekend. At least for me, it always is. Alright, get that guy. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Ow. I'm just hitting these things as best I can. Goodness.
There's no way I'm gonna miss you.
That's hit him.
Attack. Sacred strike! Heal arrow!
All right then. Honestly, that damage output was pretty spectacular. There we go. Right, run in. That run is still so silly.
Don't get mad at me.
All right then.
My journey continues.
I guess my curiosity now is if we're gonna fight Count Waltz, is it gonna be Count Waltz and Legato together? And if it is, I wonder how much harder that's going to be versus the fight we had with the dragon and Count Waltz. I would wager that Legato's probably going to be a fair bit more problematic than a regular than a purple dragon, but I'm uncertain. Alrighty. Down we go. But I think what I'd like to do is after we do this fight, I would like to go back. If I'm allowed to. Because it feels like, okay, we beat Count Waltz, and then it's like, okay, now what do we do, right? Is there a save point on this side? No. You know what? There's probably a save point down there. I don't think they would. I don't think they'd do it any other way. All right, run down. And I think we're leveled enough. If we need to, we'll go back. We'll go and fight some of the dragons on this side, and then we'll go back down. Oh. The sands. So, oh. The Mystic Portal. And the stairs of... Wow, I actually like the effect these stairs have. That's really cool looking. What the heck? It's like the sand is kind of falling off of it. Is this that legendary stairway to heaven? Looks like we can get to the top floor from here. What should we do? Sure, I guess. Please be a save point. Oh, there's a save point. Hey, in a box. What's in the box, yo? Actually, I just want to know. What is in the box? Acquired spade clover. A healing item, a save point. Oh, I see. I see. They absolutely are going to try and throttle me here. I understand. Well, nothing to do but go in. This is a big room, by the way. So what's behind the door? Man, that sand is getting a lot louder. Is this room just infinite sand? Man, that's a dark soul. That's a good door. That's a great door. What the heck? Oh, God. Oh. Yeah, that tracks. All right, what is happening in here? Legato, Waltz, why are you guys doing stuff in the Room of Infinite Abyss? I don't think this is a good place to do anything.
What on earth could have possessed you people to come all this way just to see me? I don't understand.
Why did you...
Don't sweat it. We don't want to be understood by you. So listen, you better be ready, because you're not getting away again.
Oh, really? I'm not getting away. Why would I need to run away from you? I have incredible power at my disposal. You're the ones who should be trying to run. Wouldn't you agree, Legato?
Why is...
Damn it, this is bad. He's already adapted to his new body.
Of course, I have no intention of allowing you to get away.
Count Waltz, why? Why do you have to do things like this to people?
Like the mineral powder. It's so dangerous. How could you actually let the people of Forte use something so terrible?
Terrible? Why, whatever do you mean? It was entirely for the sake of my subjects that I developed the most effective medicine possible.
But you must know that Agogo Forest is suffering. That's right. I ended up getting thrown in a jail cell so you could hide that.
Well, these things do happen. The fact of the matter is, we cannot achieve widespread happiness without a little sacrifice.
But if your people keep taking the mineral powder, they'll get magical abilities, and then they're gonna end up dying!
Why should that matter? The powder heals illness, does it not? And nothing in this world comes without a price. Besides, no one is forcing them to take it. They have a choice.
No, they don't.
The only reason my subjects choose to buy mineral powder is because they want it.
That's not true, and you know it. They keep using the mineral powder because they don't know about the side effects.
This guy's not smart, is he?
Haven't you ever heard that ignorance is a sin? We never once said anything about the mineral powder being harmless, did
This
we?
guy's not... His logic isn't
To
working.
be honest with you, I'm tired of catering to a public so idiotic as to believe every little thing those in power tell them.
We've had enough of your stonewalling. The only thing that you wanted was to build an army of super soldiers. You take and you take just to satisfy your own greed. We want it back. Give back the beautiful mountains and give back our fallen friends.
Man, she peaked the mic on that one.
Oh yes, Andantino. With the way you try to influence people, you're really not so
He has
different
gone
from
through
us.
every single bad guy trope in 5
You knew
minutes.
You needed power to defeat me, so in order to achieve your goal, you betrayed your own country to Baroque.
You're wrong. We're nothing like you. We're trying to save the people of Forte, who are suffering from your mineral powder. Of course we wanted the power to stop you. You were willing to sacrifice your own subjects. Forget about betraying the country. You were trying to destroy it.
Let's dispense with all the grandstanding, shall we? Be honest with yourself.
This guy's the master of
fearless
deflection.
leader of Andantino. You only want revenge.
You're wrong. That has nothing to do with it.
Oh, I'm not wrong. The only thing you're seeking here is retribution. Payback for your friends who died in that rebellion. And oh yes, let's not forget Claves. The only difference between us is the self-righteous sense of justice.
This
you
guy
have.
really is just deflecting everything.
Actually, you're a lot worse than I am.
He's not even owning it.
With all this power you've managed to accumulate, what exactly is it you were hoping to achieve?
Now that really is a silly question. I wanted power for the sake of having it.
Really?
With enough power, I can make not only Forte and Baroque, but the whole world bow down before me. Only then will I feel truly alive.
But how will doing that possibly make you feel more alive?
I'm sorry, do you disapprove? Perhaps you'd like to share with us your life's purpose.
What?
Me? I only want the chance to do something to help everyone. And I don't have very much time left to live, so I have to use it wisely.
You poor thing. You're the one who uses magic, aren't you? Don't fret, dear, you're not alone. In fact, all human beings are fragile. Especially those who lack power. They die quite easily. And when you die, it's over. There's just no meaning to it.
Is that really what you think? That death is so completely meaningless?
When you die, you disappear, and eventually you're forgotten. Nothing of you remains. Humans are so unfeeling that way. That's why I must have power. Enough absolute power to carve my existence into the very fabric of this world. As long as I have that.
Oh, I get it now. So that's what this is all about, huh?
What?
It's pretty pathetic, actually. The thing you want most out of life is something you can only get after you're already dead. Listen, I hate to burst your bubble like this, but if you just live a normal, caring life, you're bound to be remembered by somebody.
Such a fool. I don't care about vague, fleeting memories. You see what I want. is to be adored and admired for
After
eternity.
killing his country, he
Just a
wants to be
trifle,
adored for
really.
eternity.
Man, there really is just no getting through to you, is there, pal? Let me educate you. Nothing, absolutely nothing lasts forever. That's why, for the short time we're here, we gotta try to make things a little better. Putting everything you've got into whatever it is you do, that's what life is all about.
Quite a touching speech. If you feel so strongly about it, why don't you show me everything you've got? That way I can be sure I'm erasing it all from this world. Your pathetic existence, your memories, your meaning, everything.
Okay, actually, real talk, the fact that the cutscene swerves from, oh, that's doing all right, to, wow, that's
You'll
actually
yield to
insane.
be nothing once more.
I'm ready to go. All I have to do is let loose.
Ore Dominium!
Oh god.
You're too slow.
Okay, we gotta get rid of Legato first. This thing, oh no. Attack down? You gotta be kidding me, man. All right, get this guy. We need to get this guy out of here. We need to get Viola out of the way. Ow. Ow.
You did well.
Oh boy. Okay, we're going to need to do a heal arrow to make up for everything we have at this point. Okay. There we go. We're good. We're good. Oh wait, Vital Drain for him is huge. Ooh.
Good going.
Okay, get on this side of him. Oh wait, I didn't want to hit. God dang it.
Harsh torment!
Oh, the poison.
Ore Dominium!
The poison.
You're too slow.
I forgot he keeps saying that. Oh no, that's gonna hurt. That hit Frederick too? What the heck? Okay. Oh boy. Oh, well. How did I whiff that so badly? God. Well, that's unfortunate for me and on all sorts of levels. Ow.
You did well.
And I whiffed.
What a joyous feeling! I'll let you have a taste of it as well. Apocalypse Fall! Harsh torment! You're too slow.
Okay, I did not mean to do that. Unfortunate. Unfortunate.
Apocalypse Fall! Harsh torment!
I'm gonna just get the Diamond Clover ready just in case we need it.
You're too slow.
Man, we need to get this guy out of here. I will say, Legato is probably the... Like I said, I think Legato is the part of this fight we need to get rid of first. Ow. Okay, that's gonna just hurt.
You're too slow.
Oh no. Okay, let me get behind him.
Coup de Jarnac. Forget the pain you felt in the dream.
Harsh torment!
Ow.
You're too slow.
Oh no, not like this. You know what? I feel like, though, of all the fights that I'm gonna... If I have to replay any fight, I feel like this is gonna be the one I end up replaying.
Harsh torment! You're too slow.
Yes.
It's like, I want to stop chasing after my archer, dude! And, okay, well, I guess we're dealing with Count Waltz first, then. Fine. I guess we are dealing with Waltz first. Stop spamming Apocalypse, man! Run away.
You did well.
Yes.
Hit him again. Hit him again. Oh no. I keep pressing buttons like a fool.
You did well.
Okay, is he gonna get close enough in time? He did not.
Harsh torment!
Ow.
You're too slow.
Okay. That was not what I wanted, really. Yee. Yeah, we are beyond cooked. I might just want to reset, I'm not gonna lie. This feels like...
What a joyous feeling! I'll let you have a taste of
I
it
think
as
we
well.
might want to... Hang on, I'm gonna let him go down.
You did well.
Thank you.
Okay, we pick back up. We're good.
Yes.
There, how's that?
Please no, not like this. Okay, we're good.
Ore Dominium!
Okay, we're good. Okay, we're good. We're gonna be fine.
Harsh torment! Harsh
I think we'll be
torment!
fine, but we just need to pick up the pace. Okay. Okay, if there's anything I have picked up from this fight, thankfully, it seems like Legato's AI is programmed to target whoever attacks him last. Which is actually working in our favor. Ow.
You're too slow.
So I think getting him to attack like this is actually working out for us. Because it means we can kind of, in a weird way, make him do things that he wouldn't want to do. Okay. Another one. Heal arrow. God, I just want my girl to be able to do her big damage. That's all I want.
Spirit's pathway.
Hello. Oh, I whiffed. Okay, I need combos, man. I need to build up combos, man. We are absolutely struggling without our combos. 5. Ow.
You did well.
Okay, we're good, we're good.
The shadows take flight. Spirit's pathway. Dijon Domino.
Okay, that's good damage. What is Blood doing? Ah! What is he doing? Ow. Oh. Oh, we have no more revives. We have no more revives. We are in danger now. We are going to be resetting this fight for sure, I think.
Spirit's pathway. Dijon Domino. Nothing wrong.
Oh no. Oh no. Not like this.
Harsh torment! It's the will of the people.
I think I need to shoot Waltz.
Ore Dominium!
I think I need to shoot Waltz.
You're too slow.
Game, please.
Sacred strike! Bullseye!
Dijon Domino.
Can I just say, the amount of damage these guys are going to end up swallowing... Ow. Man, I just realized how actually nuts it is that he can do a knockdown combo into a combo. Ow.
well.
Yeah, I think this fight is gonna be a reset, but I'm gonna see if I'm gonna try. I will at least try. I whiffed. Can I just say, every time I whiff my buttons like that, it always makes me a little sad. Because I know that the failure rests solely... Yeah, we're gonna reset. Eh. Yeah, we're good. I'm not gonna deal with him. I'm not seeing that. We'll just get back there. I think I'm fine level-wise. I think it was just a skill issue. That one was a skill issue, like, the whole way. Oh well. Well, we'll make it work this time. I'm not too worried. I think the tough thing is just that I need to do a better job of blocking. Every time I whiff the block, it always costs me so much, you know? And that's always a shame because it's such a specific thing. Oh man. You know what's funny, actually? I feel like if I were to make an edited version of this fight, like, you know, if I were to show footage of something like this in an edited video, I would include the failure. Like, you know, show the first attempt and then show, like, hey, I did this many attempts and then, you know, go to the end. That's what I would do. I don't like the idea of... Okay, we did see this cutscene, so we'll come back. Here we go. I think my original strategy was still sound. You know, get rid of Legato first.
You'll lose and be nothing once more.
How pitiful, you soulless creatures.
Oh my god. Him going...
You're too slow.
Oh god. Can I just say, losing a character that early is... Let's see. We might just need to... Man, I might just want to reset, huh? Oh my god, he's doing the thing. He's doing the thing of this game, which is to target...
You did well.
He's doing the thing where it's just, alright, attack them from behind and leave it at that.
Harsh torment!
Oh my god.
You're too slow.
This is nothing.
You've done nothing wrong.
Take that.
Not like this. Okay, run, and then... Okay. Holy. It's going alright, Julian. We're fighting Waltz again. So we're gonna see if we can win this time. We've only done one other attempt, though, so...
You did well.
Not too worried, but... Man, I wish I got as many turns as they did.
Spirit's pathway.
Okay, I'm gonna get Viola on the other side of him.
Take that. Sacred strike.
Thankfully, I can still hit Waltz from here. Okay, we're gonna need to build up our combos again. Good god, the amount of damage I have to deal with.
You're too slow.
Spirit's pathway.
Take that.
I need to get my aim back up. Holy crap. Oh boy. It does feel like this fight is meant to be... Ow. Ow. Oh, this might kill me anyway. Oh, I just barely survived, but... Oh no. Okay, that's not good. Yee. Okay, and Waltz gets another turn, so that means that... Yep. Yep, that's just instant death.
You did well.
Oh god. I almost feel like I need to reset the fight entirely, because this is just not going well in the slightest. I might want to, maybe I do want to, you know what, maybe I do want to level up. This is pretty bad in terms of damage. In terms of both damage output and damage intake, I'm dying remarkably fast too. It doesn't help that he is quite literally ignoring the majority of the game's mechanics to hit me, so again, I feel like this fight, it's funny actually, this is the same fight as earlier, it's just
Forget the pain you felt in the dream.
You did well.
Perfect time for this.
Yes.
All right.
okay.
Take that.
Ore Dominium.
I should have counterattacked. Okay.
You're too slow.
Whew.
Leave this place.
Okay, we're doing good. But man, this is scaring the crap out of me. Okay, well, that sucks. That sucks for me. You don't have any poison removal either, huh? Ow. Ow. God, that speed is insane. The fact that he can just rush like that.
You're too slow.
Good lordy.
Worship the power.
I'm a little concerned. Like I said, I think level-wise, I think I'm fine, but
You did well.
it does worry me, you know?
Here.
All right.
Oh, please stop. Ugh. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good.
You did well.
Oh god. Yee. Okay, we're good. Okay, and then line up the shot. Fire. Okay. Oh god, this is going poorly. Going so poorly. It's just... This is definitely a boss. I feel like Waltz in general is a fight that I... Ow. God.
You're too slow.
Like, this damage output feels insane. Why? Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Okay. I just need to live.
Spirit's pathway.
It'll be fine. I'm gonna trust that it'll be... I'll trust the process. If I trust the process, it'll be fine. The fact that he did over 10,000 points of damage because I whiffed one button press is insane. Similarly... Okay, wait, why did it target Waltz of all people? Okay, we're gonna... I swear to God. Oh, God. I think the thing I'm running into right now is a similar problem to the original Waltz fight, is that I don't really have a great solution. I don't really have a great solution to the, like, this as well. But also, the fact that missing a singular block means that you're gonna die is very brutal. Because that basically means if you whiff any blocks at all, you are just gonna die. So this is a lot harder than I anticipated.
Spirit's Pathway.
Take that!
I think to some degree as well, it is also that as a boss fight, this one is... It's like remarkably ruthless in how Waltz is abusing the game's mechanics. Case in point. Okay, yeah, I might just want to reset. Yeah, we're gonna... I think I need to level up, personally. I think if I try to do this fight at this current point, I think we're going to have some trouble. Because this feels like we are not ready.
Wait for the king's love.
Which is funny, given that I said earlier I don't think it's a level issue, but I think
You did well.
I think I'd prefer to solve this. I think I'm going to solve this the old way, and that's that I'm just going to outpace the fight. Because we seem to have a problem with defense. I think our defense just sucks, first off. Part of that's a skill issue, part of that is... Man. Wondering now what else I can do on a prep side rather than just... Because the funny thing I'm seeing now is that he's almost never doing Harsh Torment, so poison isn't even the issue now. Because the first time you fight him, he was spamming Harsh Torment all the time. But for some reason, this version of the fight, he's not really doing that. Okay, so we have 4 revives. I do wonder if I should just focus on bringing revive items rather than bringing the rest, but... I don't know. It doesn't... It kind of seems like it doesn't really matter. Okay, what if I bring... I will bring a Spade Clover, because I think... Okay, one thing I will do as well... Let me... Actually, you know, let me put up the revives first, and then put the heal items. So I think that'll be better for organization. Honestly, it might be more efficient to bring... Yeah, because then we have more instances of healing, so that should be fine, I think. Huh. Alright, I guess the other thing I could check, how much would it take to level up? Oh, we could get a level up for Viola in one fight? Oh. I don't know if... You know what? No, it will make a difference. Hang on. We can pop down. I think that's fine. This is going to be one of those fights that I think we might want to over-prep for, all things considered, but... I think, again, it comes down to the fact that I think this particular enemy... Part of me is also wondering if I should change my team. Unfortunately, like, Serenade, like, everybody else is 6 levels behind our main cast. I would want to bring Serenade just because she has another heal, but... I don't know if that will be enough, you know? It might be the next best thing is to bring other party members, but... Again, the problem is that we're facing a power deficit if we do that. And I think at that point it would be a bit more difficult to try and correct that sort of problem. Okay, I'll fight this guy. Here's what I'll do. I'll fight this group.
How pitiful, you soulless creatures.
I think if we win this fight and then we take this to the bank. Okay, yeah, that counterattack is huge. If we can get counterattack to go off, that is huge. Because that That actually was important. Holy crap. Okay.
Take that.
Okay, so I need to master counterattacking. Yeah, I need to get better at that, because holy crap. I really need to learn that. Because that I saw that. That was like a good solid 2 seconds of getting a chance to do something.
You better stop praying.
Oh, I whiffed that so badly.
Not bad.
How did
at
that kill
all.
both of them? Huh.
All right.
Okay. That is worth it. Okay, never mind. That was worth it. I think her attack now is... Yeah, her attack is 370. So... I think with her current setup... I just realized we might not need to use the speed shoes. It just occurred to me. I could... Hang on. I could take away the Eye of Horus really quick. Just occurred to me. Because I don't necessarily need speed this fight. So, if I swap out for another attack boost... well, it's only 8 points. Does it really... Will it really help, is the question. You know what? It's something to try. You know, it's something to try later. If I'm really struggling, we'll try it, you know? Okay, and we're topped off for heals. We'll go back in. We'll try again. This might be a fight where strategy will be more important than power. But that does mean that we will have to go and step back and go level up a little. Because whichever character we want to bring will need to... Whichever character we want to bring along for the fight, we need to level up accordingly. I guess the question is, who would be the best option if I were to bring someone else? I guess if I was going by raw power alone, it'd probably be Jazz. But Jazz's abilities aren't the best, honestly. His attacks aren't really inspiring, I'll be honest. Yeah, I'm not sure. His attacks are very area focused, and that's fine, but they're not that good. It's mainly just the fact that his damage output last time we tried him, even though he's using the slowest weapon, his damage output was only okay. So I don't quite trust his output. I do wonder how much HP do they have though? Because I clearly had done over 100,000 to Legato at least. Where do I... Okay. I think, you know what, maybe, I think strategically, my other problem, I think Count Waltz might be the one we want to take out first, then. It just occurred to me. Because at least with Legato, controlling his position on the field is easy, and his attacks aren't the strongest ones. Whereas Count Waltz, if he's left alone too long, he will absolutely ruin the fight. Alrighty, let's try this. Third time's the charm, yeah? Here we go.
You'll lose and be nothing once more.
Here we go.
Come on, let's fight!
Harsh torment!
God.
You're too slow.
Nope, I whiffed the button press. That is not who I was targeting. God dang it. Oh well.
It's the will of the people.
I feel like it's specifically the fact that that second one, that second attack in specific, is... Oh god. Okay, start blasting. Alright, I need to get out of here. Okay.
My power shall become a shining beacon that will bestow healing upon your broken wings. Spirit's pathway.
Oh, I whiffed the harmony chain again. God dang it. Nope. Crap.
You're too slow.
Okay, thankfully we can get the damage in. We're good. Maybe. Maybe we'll be fine. I don't know.
Take that!
Get down on your knees before the sword of a king.
Can I just say, every time I whiff the button press and I know it, I feel so bad.
You're too slow.
It feels so bad every time I whiff the button press. Because I know I whiffed it, you know? Okay.
All right.
Game. Can I just say, whenever that happens, where it's the, oh yeah, he just knocks you down immediately. Oh my god, it makes me want to vomit. It's just like, please, man. And of course, I wasted a revive earlier, so that sucks. Oh, and I whiffed again. Okay, I kind of want to reset. This is awful. I feel like so much of this fight being explicitly a skill, like a skill thing, is driving me nuts. Yeah, this exact thing where... Okay. All I need to do is get to Viola's turn and we're gonna be fine. That is not who I was targeting, game. I turned. Feels so bad when I know I turned. Ow.
You're too slow.
Trample them down with horseshoes of solid steel. Evil strike!
That is not what I wanted.
Hawkeye! Bullseye!
Wait, I thought I did the thing. What the heck? I will say one thing that is driving me a bit nuts is that I keep thinking I'm gonna get the... Yep, that's the 5-piece combo that always... Hell with it. I swear this game is trying to actually drive me insane. Man. Hell with it. At this point, I don't care. We just need to get further in this fight right now. I don't know what it is about the timing. For some reason, it is very easy for me to whiff. Nope, I hate it when that happens. Well.
You're too slow.
Every time he says that, I think that might be what it is too. Is it's the fact that every time he gets me, he does that, and I'm like, please stop saying that, sir. I hate it. I never stop hating it. Okay, unfortunately, I need to heal right now. Ow. Yeah, it's like I whip one button press and he just kills me. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna let it time out. At this point, I think I'm not going to pick up this fight, so I need to try again. You know what I could do? I could just reset the game. I saved my game. I can't just reset it. I don't feel like I want to wait for that. I'd rather just load the game back up than wait for the fight to end. Oh my god. It's worse because I know that the fight itself isn't that bad. It is straight up just that I keep whiffing the stupid counters. I think that might be the one thing about this game that might be the hardest part, at least to my understanding, is that I think the counter system, the only problem is that, oh my god, I just realized what the problem is. And it just hit me in the head and I don't like it. Is that why they put that weird dramatic timing on everything in other games? But no, they don't do that in all games, because Paper Mario is quite responsive with that stuff. Paper Mario does it with with counters in games like this. There's counters there. Clear Obscure has the parry system. And Elden Ring has parries and blocks and stuff and, you know, dodges and all that. Because modern games tend to put some slowdown, or they give you a more generous dodge or parry window. Parrying, they tend to make a bit more precise, but it's one of those things where this game, it's like it's expecting you to have very tight reflexes. And if you don't have those, you're going to have a bad time. But I think specifically with this one, it's the fact that they expect you to have that tight timing on top of having to deal with the rapid fire nature of these blocks. Because Count Waltz, like that combo there, you press the button and then it's within a second, okay, you have to press again. And if you miss the timing, you lose the fight. I think that's what's kind of making this so much... Maybe the pressure is also getting to me, is that it's also the fact that you have to... If you miss this button press, you will fail. You know, it's like, it's not just you miss the button press and you'll lose some health. It's, you will die if it goes through.
You'll lose and be nothing once more.
You better just back off.
I fell for it again.
You're too slow.
Okay, we're gonna... Yeah, I'm hard targeting Waltz, man. We need to just kill Waltz. Nothing else matters in this fight. We just need to kill Waltz. And I'll stay topped off for right now, but we need to get to 32 hits as well. Okay, we're good so far. Ow. Ow.
It's the will of the people.
I hate that I pressed the button so early.
You're too slow.
I don't even know which one I pressed. I just pressed the button. God. Okay, we're good. We're good. I was about to say, if that counted as a button press, I was gonna be so mad. Okay. Pull back. I need to make some distance. No, damn habits. Okay, I'm gonna pull back a little bit. I'm gonna try and... I need to pull them this way. Oh, well, I guess. I guess that is technically pulling them this way, even if that's...
You did well.
I despise the fact that he gets to sit right behind us now.
Here. Here. Sacred strike.
Okay, at least we got to block these ones. We're good. Nope, I need to stop doing that because I need the... We need to build up the meter. We absolutely need to be building up meter. We need to be building up our meter. We need this. Game, please. Just let me have an attack. Okay. We're gonna build up. We need to build up to 32. We absolutely need to build to 32. Otherwise, we're gonna have a hard time. Okay, run away again. I whiffed. Ow. Okay, he's coming back. That's fine. Okay. Oh, thank goodness. We got a combo finally. Okay, we're good. Oh, thank goodness. I actually landed it.
You're too slow.
Okay, just don't miss the button press. Oh my goodness. The fact that we actually got the damage is so good. Oh no, I whiffed. I whiffed. I whiffed.
What a joyous feeling. I'll let you have a taste of it as well. Apocalypse Fall!
I whiffed.
You did well.
How was it?
You did well.
God damn it. Oh man, I gotta lock the heck in. Oh jeez. Sorry if I'm like going so quiet. It's just I'm like this fight is it's okay. He dies here. It's fine.
Here.
Do this. I do this.
Yes.
Harsh torment.
Ow.
Dominion.
I really gotta lock in now because otherwise we are in trouble.
You're too slow.
Okay, move this way. Okay, he's gonna spend the whole turn going that way. That's fine, but I swear, I don't know why it happens like that sometimes. Oh, for the love of crap! There is something particularly damning when that happens, and he just blocks everything. Okay, if I can get a solid turn where Viola just gets to actually shoot at a target.
Worship the power of the king. Apocalypse Fall!
I might be able to just kill him, but we'll see.
You did well.
Oh my. There is something particularly damning about... There is something particularly damning about this whole fight, and I think it's just the fact that it's... I don't know if it'll even be satisfying to finish, you know? Like, I know that sounds like a weird thing to say, but it just feels like, is this gonna be worth it? Is the satisfaction of taking this boy down gonna be worth it? You know what? I already know the fight's gonna go down. God dang it. It's like, it feels so bad because I just know that once I go through all of my revives, it's over. And that's what sucks, is that I know that once it's over, it's over. Oh my god. Am I even gonna be able to do this today? I'm wondering if I need to back off and cool off. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure. If a king dies and no one's there to see it, does it matter? Whatever. Maybe I should level up some? Maybe that'll help. I guess it is a matter of leveling. I am starting to wonder if the game expects you to be at a higher level at this point. I am also, I will say, I have been contemplating turning down the strategic timer. Because the strategic timer seems to be kicking me the hardest, all things considered. Because party level is not helping. The harmony chains are good, but it feels like with such little time to actually get set up and start firing. I don't know. It would, let's see. Some of the fights were about 13 to 14,000 experience a fight. I would at least give Beat a level, which wouldn't be that bad. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I think I'll go level up some. I have the healing items, at least, on tap to do that. Yeah, we'll go level up. I think at this point I'm not really making any good strides towards beating this fight. It probably isn't helping either that we're at the tail end of a stream and I'm currently having issues with the fight. My reflexes probably aren't there right now, so I should probably go back and go just do some fighting. I guess what I could do just to work through it is I could go up and down the east tower, maybe that'll help. I'll fight everything on each section and then make my way back down.
I'm not gonna show any mercy.
Does seem like we definitely need the extra firepower. I think I also need to get in the practice of using the highest level. I need to get used to saving my echoes. The meter in the bottom there. I need to get used to saving that to 32 so that I can get maximum harmony. Because if I wait to use harmony attacks, that might do better for me. Because the maximum thing gives us the harmony attacks, and that might be the solution to the fight. It does seem like if I'm going to get the most out of combat here, I need to make use of those mechanics. And I don't think I'll get out of that fight if I don't, so we'll try this and see how it does. the very minimum, we gotta try, you know? Oh boy. I was actually thinking about running stream late today, but I might just... Maybe I'll cut it early. I don't know. Yeah, I think I will. I think what I'll do is I could do some leveling off stream. Maybe tomorrow I'll load up a little bit. Maybe I'll talk about it later or something.
There's no way I'm gonna miss you with this attack. Sacred strike!
I hate doing off-stream grinding, but I'm not particularly jazzed about how... Not particularly jazzed about the idea of making people sit through the grind either. Yeah, I guess I think what I'll do is I'll go save downstairs and I'll save at the door, and then I'll make a note of what I was able to acquire in the interim. I think that'll be how I do it. I won't do too much though, just like maybe like a level or two. Just enough to give us that little edge we need for next time. I think the cap would be... We're at level 45 right now with Viola. I'd say 47 would be the cap. If I have to, it'd be like get Viola to level 48 and then the other two at 47. I think that would be the maximum. Yeah, I think we'll just call it for now. Alrighty, well, schedule stuff. We're gonna play Dadish 2 on Sunday. It was a redeemed game. And if we finish that early, I have some of those old Flash games set aside to play. I think the one I'll go with that one is we might do Achievement Unlocked and do some of those games. We'll see how it works. We'll see. Alrighty. Anything else? I don't know if there's anything else schedule-wise. I might try to put out a YouTube video or two in the coming weeks. I've been procrastinating on the YouTube stuff. A lot of projects have been sitting unfinished, and I've been trying to get through them all, but it's been a hard time keeping up and all that, so... yeah, I'll catch up. Alright. Well... YouTube? Yes. I do post... I post up other videos to the YouTube. I'm actually a bit surprised you haven't gone over and looked at it. But I do post. I believe that one's just exclamation mark YouTube, I think. I only know of the VODs. I think? Yeah, it'd be... Yeah, hang on. Yeah, it's that one. There we go. Yeah, because I post all the VODs go up there, but I also put other stuff up there, so... Yeah. Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna call it for now, so... Thank you all for coming by. Thanks everyone who came by, couldn't stay to the end. I'm interested to see where this game goes after this point, because I think after Waltz, I know there's one more chapter, so I'm curious what's after that, so... We'll see. Alright. Now and whenever I see you guys next, goodbye for now, and thank you so much. I'll see you soon.